Because you don't need 20 friends. You just need 3 motherfuckers and you can take over a country. Okay, that's what we're confused as Americans. We think we need all these motherfuckers. You give me 3 bad motherfuckers and you're finished. You understand me? You're fucking finished because we got each other.
Beyond Wednesdays, we got the things to do. Beyond Wednesdays, bring the Wednesday night review. Comics and collectibles, and sometimes comedy too. Yes, it's Beyond Wednesdays, so sit down, what else you gonna do?
The following program deals with a controversial
subject.
The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation.
The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information.
What is, whoa, where did we go? Hold on here. What is going on? Where is our StreamYard cap?
We're in the ether, dude.
Yeah, I know. Ladies and gentlemen,
Can
thanks
you
for
hear us?
joining us tonight on the House of Stein YouTube channel, which is very interesting
back.
tonight because
Look at those mugs.
we can't play music anymore. At least good music, really good music on YouTube.
We gotta buy more jingles, dude.
Yeah.
I think this round's on me, right?
Let's get Nate just to be our a complete
Preach
our
session
music supervisor.
Yeah, the session official soundtrack of the session.
Yeah.
So
Oh, I'm not a mod. You guys can get away with whatever you want. Like I ever block anybody.
So here's the thing. Here's the funny thing, you guys. When you get a strike on YouTube, they shut you down for 10 days. You can't put anything on your playlist. You can't put any posts on your community walls. You can't upload. You can't live stream. Nothing. And can't do anything for 10 days. So thank you so much to the House of Stein for being our home away from home this week. Hood, how you doing, brother?
What's up, guys?
You found us. What up, brother?
Are we live?
We are live.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why else are you here? You gonna tell us something good?
I had to explain
Oh,
everybody
bro.
about the
Huh?
reason we were on House of Stein
got tea?
tonight.
The what? The tea? What?
You got tea. You asked
Tea-
if we were
oh.
mad that we were live. I was like, "What's the?
Oh,
What juicy
no,
thing are we
man.
missing?"
I
You gonna
just
type it for us?
I just hope Brad Selden's not in the chat tonight. So
Brad Selden, dude.
We have a good show tonight. We have two.
we're gonna talk about the Epstein files tonight. You promised, Brian. You promised. No, I'm just playing.
We're gonna definitely drop some really dope books. Shout out to the Art of Carroll, who has been just doing some great stuff lately, and so stick around for that. That'll be coming up.
Let
And
me forget. I gotta open the box.
yeah, we got
Pete
pickups.
Carroll OA unboxing.
There we go.
See it, dude.
And so shout out to Pete Carroll. Then we've got David Booher is going to join us tonight for a little bit. He's going to talk about a Kickstarter he's doing. So shout out to, we love him over here. He's been on the channel before. I think when did we have him on? Did we have him and Drew on at the same time? I can't remember. Maybe it was just him. It was right before the fires too. And we're gonna have to talk to him about that because I don't think we ever got a chance to
Which
talk
fires?
to him about all that.
The recent ones.
The Altadena ones.
We burn a lot over here.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
Hey, you know what I found out that I didn't know? And I found like the other day. So like these pop-ups come on YouTube and you just fucking go down the rabbit hole, right? So they have this top 10 things you didn't know about The Last Dragon, right? So like that's how they get you. So I go, I'm in. Did you know Denzel Washington like was in the running to play both either he tried out playing the Shogun of Harlem or what was his name? Bruce Leroy.
Leroy.
Yeah, so he tried out for both parts.
Really?
Well, that's cool.
I didn't know that. But it's just weird. Like
Bro,
I'm sure
nobody could have
AI
made
can do
Leroy.
a rendering of Denzel doing Shonuff, you know? But I thought that was pretty cool, man. And they said Samuel L. Jackson tried out for the part of Bruce Leroy, but I see him more as like Shonuff, but whatever. But I thought that was pretty cool, man. Like you could do a whole thing on like great roles that people tried out for, but it just didn't pan out and they didn't get it. And what could have been. Those are some cool what ifs, you know, big time movies like Beverly Hills Cop, Stallone, that was his movie and he didn't like the script, so he gave it away. And
Yeah.
you know, so that's just you know, for another show, but I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. I love those type of things, man. I do that on YouTube a lot. You know what I mean? So, but all right. So one of the listen, we had a great episode last week with Flops Comics. It was a lot of fun, and you know, Flops hit me up, and I just want to share what he said to you guys. We're gonna bring David on here in a second. We got him backstage, but before we bring him out, I want to give him a little bit of an intro here because and this kind of ties in with Flops a little bit, but Flops was on last week and he sent me a message after the show and we talked about his Kickstarter and we talked about, you know, his career and everything. And he said after the show, I said, that was excellent, a lot of fun, can't wait to have you on more. He goes, I can't sleep because the new comics outsold my last product by a ridiculous amount in like an hour compared to the 3 weeks of the last product. You guys are awesome. I'm happy to come on anytime, but seeing your fans jump on something like that is an insane experience. Really appreciate you because I couldn't have predicted that level. So shout out to all you guys for, you know, helping out and you know, just supporting the creators and the artists that we bring on the show and the projects that we love. That means a lot to not only the creators, but you know, us, you know.
Well, you know, creators got to understand that the fans love to see the creator like on a show like that, being human, answering questions, being joking around, and the likability factor is huge. And you know, luckily, most of the people we have on, they're very likable.
Very likable and easy to root for, right? And
absolutely, you know what? Like, what's your story? You know, why should I continue to? I already buy some of your comics, but why should I go all in on a Kickstarter? Or like, why should I like make it a point to get every drop that you have, right? Like, say something that kind of resonates with me, right? And
a guy who's really
like
easy
more
to
creators
root
need
for.
to do that.
The guy who's really easy to root for is this guy, David Booher. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, David. How you doing, brother?
Good. How are you guys doing? Can you hear me okay?
We can hear you just fine, brother. We are excited to have you on, man. It's been a while. We were talking backstage about how I think the last time you were on, it was right before the fires. And boy, did you go through an experience and a half. And, you know, we just got to start it off by saying we're glad you're here. And, you know, that, you know, craziness that you had to go through was nuts. And, you know, we're very grateful that you made it through that, brother.
Well, I appreciate that. I was listening backstage and I just thought, you know, there's no pressure. All I have to be is likable. So we'll see the audience. all the people on the stream are going to be the judges of that, right?
No, I don't suspect we'd have somebody. Hey, I'm going to drop a book. If y'all want it, I don't give a shit if you buy it. Like we're like, hopefully we never get that. But
Jeez, can you imagine? Just throw the comic into
Right.
the abyss. We'll see what happens. Yeah. So for the folks who are new to who I am, I write comic books. I write some TV and movies and stuff. And if you've ever seen A Little Clockwork Night, who's on the wall behind me, that's where you might recognize me. Because I co-created Canto initially with
that's
IDW, and now it's with Dark Horse, and we've got some really exciting things. We just wrapped our 5-story arc, which is insane to even think about, and we've got some fun things coming down the pike. So keep an eye on that.
Yeah, we were. I think the last time we had you on, you had just started the Ghostbusters book, I believe.
Yeah, so I did 2 arcs of Ghostbusters, and I was an 80s kid through and through. As I'm starting a Substack and all these other things, and the things I want to talk about, it inevitably ends up back in the 80s. I'm like, I guess I'm an 80s guy now. But Ghostbusters 2 was my vibe. Real Ghostbusters, the show I watched, after school. And so getting to jump in the Ghostbusters universe was incredible. It was an incredible sort of little David moment of just living your passion, getting to do what you love.
Yeah.
But with the January, we've already sort of mentioned it. The wildfires in Altadena in Los Angeles. We lost our house and my comics and everything in that fire, and so it's been a bounce back year. We'll just say that it's been a bounce back year, but it's been really good. We're staying positive. We're living in a house that we rent right now in Silver Lake that started life as an 1885 hunting lodge.
Wow.
And if you can start 40 years ago as a hunting lodge in Silver Lake and still be around, we can get through a fire and still be around, right?
Yeah, no.
It's haunted. It's got to be haunted, right?
Fucking A, man. Those are the best.
Well, let me ask you: are you like recording for EVPs at night?
I'm such a huge Ghost Hunters fan and all that, and I never once thought of recording EVPs. But honestly, I'm like, do we need another layer of an actual haunted house on top of everything else going on right now? Probably not.
Dude, here's my thing. I'm really into that stuff. I've always been into, I talk about it all the time. I grew up listening to Coast to Coast AM with Art Bell, and he would always do those EVP sessions and play all the EVPs, and I used to think that was so cool. But I would, even if I was in your situation, I wouldn't do it either, because it would scare me so much. I'd be out of there in a second, man. I'd rather just not know.
I will tell you, the first night that I was here, my husband wasn't here, the dogs weren't here. I was here alone the very first night. I didn't hear anything, I didn't experience anything, but I was laying in bed, sort of getting ready to go to sleep. And I had this sense that something in the house was curious why I was there.
Wow.
Curious about this new entity in the house.
Yeah.
And I thought, who's haunting who here? And it actually inspired the short film. My directorial debut is a short film I'm shooting in January that I wrote that was inspired by 2 married guys who live in a house they think is haunted.
Wow.
So
that's cool.
it's really,
That's dope.
you
That's
just
really cool.
Life imitates art, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or vice versa.
You got a new project that you're getting ready to start a Kickstarter for, right? Or is it live right now?
It's on.
Live right
We're
now. Yeah.
We're 3 days in. And what they don't tell you about launching a Kickstarter is that you will hit the refresh button on that website so much that you'll bring down the whole freaking crowdsource internet yesterday.
Jesus, I saw that. And then you get addicted to looking, and you can't look for 4 or 5 hours, whatever it was.
And then you put you definitely key your self-worth to the next pledge. You're like, oh, I have value now because somebody came in and pledged. I'm like, what are we doing here?
Well, this is interesting because we were just talking about last night for the industry show one of the retailers on there was showing that he had an old school Roger Rabbit, Jessica Rabbit T-shirt from way back in the day that he sold for like, I don't know, $400 or something. And we talked about how there's so much going on in that world, and then all of a sudden synchronicity hits, and you got this character that looks quite a bit like Jessica Rabbit right here.
Yeah, so that's definitely she's stylized on that cover because this is the variant cover by Trish Forstner. From Trish, I love Trish so much. Trish puts up with all of my nonsense. Every time I talk to her, I say, "Can we do this 80s thing?" And this one it's called our I'm trying to get it's called our Nintendo variant. You see it right there?
That's perfect.
That's like the lowest hanging fruit. Nintendo, and I'm an NES. I grew up on NES, and so we wanted to do a tribute cover because there's a plot reason, a character reason why she looks kind of like Jessica Rabbit. So that's Trish's cover. There's an exclusive metal cover that's available only on the Kickstarter.
Can you give us an idea about the series? What's the series about? I mean, we kind of
sure, yeah. It's called Malloch the Damned, and Malloch is a kind of this hard-boiled detective who's on Earth, sort of investigating supernatural crimes or crimes with a supernatural bent. And the reason he does that is because he is the son of the devil. And what happened to him is he came out to his dad as gay. And of all the terrible, terrible things that happen in the underworld, apparently that was too much for Satan. So Satan kicked him out of the house, kicked him up to Earth, and he's stuck there. And so he investigates all these crimes to find a way to get back into hell, get back home again.
Oh, that's cool.
So he's got this cast of characters that kind of got pulled up with him. We've got Malady, who's like a 1 foot tall imp. She looks like an extra in Steamboat Willie because the layer of hell where she worked, she tortured pedophiles and child abusers, and she thought it was the funniest thing to look like a Disney character while she did it. We've got the steampunk beach ball as Egan. He's an architect in hell and he builds new torture devices, but he's up on Earth now building devices. He's like, is it Q? Is Q the James Bond character that builds all the gadgets? Is that right?
Yes. Yeah.
I got that. Right.
Yeah, Q.
And then this is Mrs. Vetu Sosa, and she looks like Jessica Rabbit because she's Satan's ex-wife who now runs she's a madam in a brothel in New Orleans, and she's kind of acts like Malloch's M. So kind of telling him, "Oh, I've heard that there's this murder, this quadruple murder in Alabama, and it sure sounds like, I don't want to give too many spoilers, but it sure sounds like something not of this world. So Malloch, you should check that out because I know how much Satan likes these things from hell." So it's very noir. It's very wry. The humor is fun. Can I swear on this?
Yeah, of course.
Malloch just talks about being here and how he got here and who he's with and everything. And he's like, Earth is every bit the lush Eden that they talk about in the Old Testament or New Testament, I forget which one, and talk about in the Bible. And then you turn the page and it's like, and I fucking hate it here. And so it's a really fun series. It's got vibes of like Constantine and Lucifer and Hellboy, but with this twist, with the different, and each character has its own like animation style or art style, which is why I paired up with Winston Gambro on art, because I feel like Winston has the vibes of Flops and different style entirely, but working outside the box of comics. Just like I think Mark Spears started doing something that we hadn't really seen yet, and then Flops is doing something that we haven't really seen yet. I think Winston is there. So that's our famous Monsters of Filmland cover.
That's a great cover, right? All these are great covers. Every single one. This is the Flops one, you guys. And, Synchronicity hits again. Absolutely gorgeous Flops cover. The link is in the chat too, you guys, if you guys want to go back it. And there's also a link. There'll be a link in the description for everybody else. But explain the flops covers. Do you have a regular metal foil? What's going on here?
Well, we are. I gotta say thanks to Big Clutch, because emphasis on the clutch today.
Mhm.
I was streaming on Whatnot last night to it's social media. It's so fun to launch a Kickstarter. Oh my gosh, as we're talking, I think we got a $200 pledge on the Kickstarter right now, and that has to be from the stream. So whoever did that, thank you so much. That's awesome. It's awesome. You just leverage all this community that you built. And so on Whatnot, I've been doing Whatnot with Kanto and Ghostbusters and all these different stories that come out for like 5 years, built up a following there. And I went on last night just to build up the Kickstarter, and people from there went over. Sean came in, Big Clutch came in, somebody tagged him, he came in, and we talked about it. And I talked with our team, and I get to reveal tonight with you all that it's not on the Kickstarter yet, but we are going to be releasing as an add-on to any physical tier. So you can back the book for $10. We are going to limit to 25. This flops cover is going to be metal.
Wow.
And it's going to be limited to 25, and it drops on the Kickstarter as an add-on at 11 a.m. Monday, November 24th. So next Monday.
Put it in my calendar right now.
11 a.m. Eastern. So that's 8 a.m. Pacific. Limited to 25, and it is an add-on. So there is the regular flops cover. So if you want to get the dual, just back with the flops cover, add on the metal. I would recommend there's a tier that you can get all 4 covers. There's
they're all beautiful too, absolutely gorgeous.
Winston, if you're a Famous Monsters of Filmland fan, which I am a huge Famous Monsters fan. I love the magazine. I love Basil Gogos, who did so many of those iconic Boris Karloff as Frankenstein and all of those like beautiful fluorescent covers. This is Chris Anderson, who is doing the interior art on American Caper, which just came out from Dark Horse and Shelley Bonds. So he's in there, he's doing it, and Trish is, and you can get that in metal as on the Kickstarter. So
Very cool.
I want to give a shout out to Flops, because Flops has been the nicest person to work with, so supportive. This cover he did probably 2 years ago while we were developing this series. And I think that puts it right around the same time as that Rogues Gallery cover that he published.
Totally.
His first ever. This has not been published until now, but Flops loved the series, and it gave me the confidence to continue pushing forward in a series that maybe doesn't check all the boxes for, mainstream comics, but just his support and his wanting to do a cover and then producing this cover, which gives you that kind of Tales from the Crypt vibe, but with a noir flavor to it.
Yeah.
I just can't say enough nice things. So I want to double down on everything that you said about Flops before I came on. Just a world-class talent in person. So I will support him until to the ends of the earth, purgatory, and every layer of hell that we have to go through.
Well, I tell you what, there is this very interesting community that's being built in comics right now, from like Kickstarter crowdfunded comics, that it's like this little shot in the arm of vitamins or something that is. And I think that everybody's now looking at these more. Cover Price is doing a really good list every week where they talk about new crowdfunded comics and projects. And then a lot of the big artists that we have fallen in love with over the last, the new artists, I should say, that we've fallen in love with over the last year, 2 years, 3 years now, have really done amazing work in the crowdfunding area, and working with creators like David to just like it's making comics exciting again. And I think that over the last 2 years, comics have been really, really fun to be in. So I hope that you guys definitely go check this out. And, you know, we're gonna push this as much as we can. How many more days you got on this Kickstarter, brother?
Oh, we got. I shouldn't say this to be like, oh my God, we're racing to the end. We have 3 weeks left. I would love. We are currently at. I think we're
7.
doing really well. We are
Yeah.
at. I think we've done such. This is even what you're showing on the screen is even outdated. We got yet another backer that backed another huge amount. There you go. That's updated.
Look at that.
We're at 67. We just passed on the stream right now, IRL in real time. We just passed 2/3 funded.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
And if we can get, we have
Really?
11K goal. I want to push. I want to get to that 11K. Take a breath, have a whiskey, sit back a little bit.
Yep.
And I want to second what's happening on Kickstarter. I want to second what you said, because I think comics, the nature of time is that everything that we put out accumulates. So you have to push the envelope. You have to be different. You have to do something cool. And I think the Kickstarter, it becomes the place when you got publishers that are not willing to take risks on things.
Yeah.
You look at somebody like Mark Spears, who's so wildly popular now.
Yep.
I don't think Mark went through, I mean, I know he's a keen spot, but I think Mark just did crowdfunding and it was just a moment.
Yep.
And I
every
think that's
single
where
publisher turned monsters down. Every single one. And the crowdfunding, you know, is.
And what did he hit? Like 350,000 pre-orders for the blind bags?
2 months in a row.
2 months in a row.
Yeah.
That's now he's just showing off.
700,000 blind bags in 2 months.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Nuts. And that's a big deal for comics in general, you know, with everything that's kind of going on the distribution end that put a kink in a lot of people's thought process and maybe their thoughts on the future. There's also this thing that is happening that we just talked about that is, you know, going to hopefully take up that space, and maybe it won't, you know, take up all of it, or, you know, won't, but it'll help, you know, the loss of, you know, what we're having with Diamond, and give creators the ability to go out on their own. I think it's going to, at some point, it's going to be very interesting to see if creators, you know, even really want to be part of a big, you know, publisher. Now, David, you've already done that. You're already part of Dark Horse. You've had a hit on your hands in Kanto, and but, you know, in 5-10 years, it'll be interesting to see the new crop of creators that are creating comics if they just go the crowdfunding route, you know?
Yeah, and I think there's an opportunity for success via crowdfunding. There's a whole reader base that just gets comics from Kickstarter. They don't even go to comic shops or anything like that. And that's not to say that, you know, you shouldn't go to comic shops. I love comic shops. They gave me my start with Kanto and Ghostbusters and all the other ones. I think, though, what you're going to see is if you have creators who do have success in the traditional comics market, more quickly moving, shifting, because there is such. I was just talking about this today. The slices of the pie that you have to take out of a comic, a sale, when it goes through a shop, there's so many layers. There's so many pieces that you take out of that pie. So you just get, you know, the creator gets pennies on the dollar, if that. With crowdfunding, you remove a bunch of those layers, and so you can sell many fewer copies. This book is not going to probably sell as many copies if we went through a major publisher and pre-orders and PRH or whoever the distributor. But we're probably going to see more profitability from this than a book that goes through traditional publishing. And I think there's a balance. I think there's a mix, something that's more outside the box, crowdfunding, something more. I have another series I'm pitching right now, and I'm like, this is right down the middle of what I think shops can sell to customers, to comics customers. And so it's just figuring out the alchemy to turn paper into money.
Yeah.
More paper. Different
I think
paper.
one of the cool things about the Kickstarter stuff too, for oddball ideas, you know, is that you can get it funded, and then you could go to a publisher and say, hey, guess what? Like this is already paid for. Like you don't have to, worry about the cost for art and writing, and like let's find a way to put this out, and it gives you a little extra leverage when you're dealing with publishers to pull that off.
Yeah.
And I want to give a shout out to Lifeline Comics, which is our publisher on this. And Lifeline publishes exclusively through Kickstarter and Kickstarter campaigns.
Oh, cool.
And they just announced a couple of months ago that their campaigns cumulatively have raised over $1 million just putting things out. And so I thought, I'm not just going to go out on my own. I want to make a deal with a publisher that has a track record. They have an audience. I bring my audience. They bring their audience. We get together and we really, these are trading cards. So trading cards are available. And the cool thing with this publisher is they do these TCG, these trading cards for every campaign. So you can build your deck on any
campaigns.
cards that you get from any of them.
That's cool.
And that's something they told me. They said, we put these in, and completists, collectors, they'll come back this because they want the trading cards.
Well, I think this is all going to be a hit. I think, that 11,000 is right around the corner, and, a lot of people are going to be backing it tonight because this is right up our alley. This is the type of stuff that we love over here, and it all looks great. So
that's awesome. Well, I appreciate the opportunity to come and talk about it again. The Flops cover is available now. The metal cover is going to drop at 11 a.m. on Monday. That's 11 Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific.
Okay.
It'll be limited to 25. I know how I want to be as transparent about print runs as possible.
Yeah.
We know it's important. Limited to 25, and it's once it's out there, it's out there. So
there you go, you guys. If you want to, here's the thing though that we got to ask, because sometimes it's a pain in the neck, and we brought this up the other night with Mark, where in the past, if you back something, you can't go back and add on. Is that the case with this? Should, like, if they want to get this, but they want to take a shot at the 25, should they wait until Monday to put in their order?
I don't think so. My understanding is you can adjust your pledge at any time.
Okay.
I have seen pledges be adjusted in real time, going down, and it's just like it's emotionally devastating. No, I'm just kidding. I believe that's the case. I can double check if anybody has a question about that. I've personally done it where you can go just adjust your pledge and then do add-ons. So I would say do not wait.
There we go. You can adjust up until the end. Everybody is saying it in the chat. Okay, good. So there we go. Then listen, you guys, go grab these books and then jump on Monday morning at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern, and see if you can score some of those Flops medals, because I guarantee there's 25 people watching this right now that want that book. So be there quickly. But
that would be so awesome, you guys. Just thank you so much. It's been, it's been a week of 1,000 days, and the Kickstarter's been live for since Monday, and I feel like I've been through a year's worth of.
Listen, I follow your social medias, and I think you're another one of these guys that it's easy to root for. And we're gonna root for you over here, and we're gonna back you on whatever you got going. And you always got an open seat here. Anytime you want to talk about anything or jump on, you just let us know. We love what you do, man.
Well, I appreciate that. I'll give one more plug. I'm a huge pre-code horror fan.
Ooh.
So I love EC Comics, and I love Tales from the Crypt and all those. Give me a good radiation melt face cover, and I'm in. That Black Cat cover. At San Diego Comic-Con this year, I saw an original copy of that Black Cat. The one with the
Black Cat 50.
Yeah.
Is that what it was? 50?
Yeah.
The radium cover.
You sure it wasn't just 50K? Because I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Or more. Tell you the truth.
It was like a CGC 6 or something, I think.
It was probably 30.
I think it was right around there. But anyway, I have a story. I wrote a story for Shiver Suspense Stories for Oni.
Nice.
It's the holiday themed EC issue, and they just released some preview pages. Set in 1987, a drunken mall Santa finds himself locked inside the mall on Christmas Eve and thinks it's going to be the merriest Christmas ever, and he finds out that he's on somebody's naughty list. So
Is this it?
look for the
that's badass.
Look for the Easter eggs from the.
Bro, are you serious? That's fucking cool, dude.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's my story is called Red Season, and if you remember the going to the mall in 1987, pay attention to the store names.
Oh,
in the
hell
story.
yeah.
Okay. That's awesome.
Hell yeah. I love it.
Cool.
See, more nostalgia, you guys. That's what we love. That
I miss
nostalgia.
going to the mall and talking
I do
shit to
too.
people from the other side of the stairway. Like,
I could
say
see
hi to your
that,
mom
Joe.
for
Hey,
me.
you stand
Tell her
in
to
front
stop
of that.
calling my house.
Stand in front of that orange Julius. You talking to you.
There was before Chick-fil-A ever had regular stores, it started in malls out
Dude,
here.
don't get me started on a
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A story, bro.
Oh yeah, bro. We used to go to Chick-fil-A all the time, man, in the malls out here. Metro Center.
Bro.
They just turned one of the biggest malls, the old school malls, and Leg, you'll know Metro Center. They just cleared that mall and they're turning it into like this little city. It's really crazy what
Really?
they're doing. Yeah.
Well,
But I love malls, man.
They're tearing down the Legend of Billie Jean Mall here
Are
in
they
Corpus,
really?
man.
Oh,
Fuck
that's
yeah, dude. They're both
heartbreaking.
clear.
Yeah.
They lit it
Oh,
up,
they-
dude.
they actually tore down the Metro Center?
They tore it down, bro. They leveled it.
Ah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's where they filmed Bill and Ted's, right? And it had the skating rink in it. Yeah.
God.
Yeah. So,
What a shame, man.
yeah.
I miss the mall, man. I miss
Spencer's.
Orange Julius. You remember
Yeah.
Orange Julius?
Yes, sir.
Bro, wasn't that shit good, bro?
Yeah.
Where I grew up in Ohio, and the Orange Julius in the food court was next to the Chick-fil-A.
Oh, wow.
It was right there.
Bro, I had never had a Chick-fil-A before, and they had these little samples. There was a new
Yep.
mall opening when I lived in North Carolina. I think it was like 81. And I was a chunky kid, right? So I got a taste of Chick-fil-A, and they were handing them out. Shit, I got back in line. Ate another one, got back in line. I made a freaking sandwich by the day, sir. No more. And I was like, what?
You just kept returning in obvious
Yeah.
disguises.
Of course, when you're
There's
a
the
kid,
kid
they,
again.
yeah, and they say the sandwich is like $2 or something. Sounds like $1 million, dude. $2? What the fuck? But
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Somebody in the chat also said that their Orange Julius was next to the Chick-fil-A.
Yep. DT.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
I
That's
remember
the
Record
nostalgia.
Bar. Remember just like the record stores with the stand-ups of like Blondie and like fucking like it just seems so crazy. Like nowadays you see that and it's just looked at as like an old museum of antiques and
It
stuff
is.
like that.
A lot of them are
man. But-
antique malls now. It's kind of interesting. So, malls are a dying thing.
It's crazy, man.
Yep, it is. But
Anyway, so if you'd like to go down memory lane,
hell
we go
yeah.
back to 1987 inside a mall on Christmas Eve, and
Perfect.
Lucas Kettner is on the art, and Lucas is just one to watch.
I love Lucas, dude. That's my witch doctor homie right there.
Lucas did most of the Easter eggs that you're going to see. So Lucas must have been a 80s kid. And then also we have these full page spreads where I described it it's one of the preview pages, I think Major Spoilers maybe had published. It's like page 2. It's a collage of there's a like a Polaroid photographer taking pictures of the kids, right? And it's where they pinned the photos up with the Santa, and if you read them if you look at them in the right order, the Santa is getting more drunker and drunker and drunker, and eventually he's puking.
Is this it?
No, this isn't it. It was the most recent one that the preview pages they came out.
2 minutes.
But you know
Let's
that the artist you're working with is just brilliant when you describe something in such vague terms as a bunch of Polaroids where Santa's getting progressively drunk and the kids are getting progressively more grossed out.
Yeah.
And then Lucas turns it around and is like, "Oh, you mean this?" And I'm like, "Yes, that's exactly what I meant."
Oh man, we're
It's
gonna have to find that.
it's the most recent.
This one right here.
Oh, too recent. That was today's news with the Valentine's Day.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm looking for here. Let's see it. More previews, maybe. I want to see this. We might have to wait for it. I can't find
Let me
it.
see. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, send me a link. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to drop the link again for the Kickstarter. So here you guys go. Go check it out. Monday morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific Time. There's the Kickstarter. Yes, Mallrats. I remember that, dude. We rented Mallrats and watched that so many times over and over.
This is a great movie, man.
Yeah, that's another nostalgia
I watched an interview with Trevor Noah the other day, and they were just talking about the whole male loneliness epidemic and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I thought it was an interesting thing he brought up. He's like, dude, like, it's like when we grew up in the 80s and 90s, like we had malls. We had a place we could go to and hang out with our friends.
Mm-hmm.
That it didn't cost us any money to get to besides getting your dad's car or whatever. Like there's no place like that now. There's no big place to go and hang out. Like if you want to be online, you got to have a phone or a computer and all that stuff. And I was like, man, I really miss that type of outlet. It'd be kind of a cool thing to have more local comic shops that are cool places to hang out.
Yeah.
Yep.
You don't. They just keep falling to the wayside. It's a bummer. So, but
comic shops need more advocates and people that read in advance some stories so that they can sell and be that advocate for like a new book or a Kickstarter coming out or something like that, because a lot of comic book readers go into a shop not really like they got their main titles that they pick up, but a lot of comic book readers want to be sold something. Hey, here's the premise of the story. This might be right up your alley. This is something that I could see you really liking. And it's a great writer. It's a great artist. Like they want to be like what we're doing right now. There would be more LCSs to like stick around if you had people advocates for like independence and up and coming writers, up and coming artists. Like there's not enough of that.
wow, this
You know
looks
what I mean? There's
amazing.
not.
Read that insert panel.
This looks so great.
If you're smart, you'll ask Santa for a therapist. I don't know what that is. You will.
So good.
Yeah, the art is good, man.
This is great.
The next page is the collage page that this is what I described. Just basically the kids getting more creeped out as Santa keeps drinking secretly. And then if you keep looking, keep scrolling down to the end, look at the last one. He's totally passed out.
Dude, how good is that? That's great, man.
Yeah.
And then it just gets you see it's 11:30 p.m. on Christmas Eve and he's passed out inside the little elf shack, and then he wakes up and he's like, you can read this. Did they actually close the mall and lock me in here by myself? Looks like it'll be a Merry Christmas after all. And we're gonna cut to an 80s style theft montage. That's gonna happen.
Bro,
people are saying maybe there's
Polaroids.
Maybe there's a 9-panel grid coming right after that. I don't know.
I so want that original art with all the Polaroids, dude.
Oh, wait until you get to the end, because we call back to that, because the Polaroid camera comes back, but I can't tell you. I won't tell you anything more about it except
when does
we
this
mirror
come out?
that page at the end.
When does this come
December
out?
10th.
December 10th. Okay. We love these EC callbacks from Oni that they're doing. Every single one of them are great, and dude, the covers by is it not Steve Beach? Who's doing these covers? All the sports covers. I'm spacing on the name, but this is a great one right here, the ice hockey one. Just
Oh,
really
it's
good
great.
stuff.
It's so eye catching.
Dustin Weaver, that's who's doing the cover.
No, Dustin's great.
Yeah. And then there was somebody that was, remember all the baseball ones from last year? Just great stuff. I love the anthology style comics storytelling. It's my favorite comics have all been anthology comics. And the horror stuff is just great. And I love anthology comics because it opens my eyes to new creators, and that it makes you search out those creators and find other works by them. And in the future, it can be really cool. And some of your guys' we've already asked you, David, I believe your first work, but we're going to ask it again. What was your very first published comic book?
Well, so it's an interesting story. So my first 2 series I ever did were with Vault Comics. The first one I ever did, it was a creator owned. It was called Powerless, and it was set in a world where every person through genetics, it has a superpower, but the few people who don't are the ones who are ostracized, and they're persecuted, and they're the outsiders, and they lose their powers because they get infected with a virus that takes it away.
Oh, wow.
So I loved the idea. I like X-Men, but I'm like, it's very angsty. But if you can start fires with your hands, how powerless can you really be in that world? If you can set somebody on fire with your mind. So I loved the idea of living in that world, but not having any of those abilities and trying to find your way. The first ever published work I had was a ash can that Vault did in 2015 at San Diego Comic-Con. And I had 5 copies signed and slabbed 9/8 that have been given back to the universe in January. But the community, the support that I've had after the fires has been unbelievable. And somebody gave me a stack of comics that they had of mine to replace the ones I lost. And one of them in there was a copy of the preview. So honestly, I don't know how many exist in the world anymore, but I know that I have still one for myself.
Dude, that is awesome. Amazing. That's a really good story.
I tell you what made it better was I just thought of like setting my mother-in-law on fire with my hands, like the power. But I'm powerless.
No, she has your comics.
Yeah.
No.
But we talk so much about, like, we think about value of comics and collectability and all these things. And it's just nice to step back for a moment and say, I don't know what the value of that is, if there is any monetary value. But what I do know is that it's to me, priceless. Having a copy of that is priceless. Yes. It's just that you can't put a value on that. So that was the first imprint. And I did another book with them called Alien Bounty Hunter with Steve Levinson and Mark Wahlberg. Was the second thing I did. And then my third thing out of the gate was Kanto. Mm-hmm. And so from there, I just kept going.
See, listen, you guys, that is the thing about the comic community. It can be really treacherous at times sometimes, but it can also be amazing, and that's a perfect example of the amazing part of the comic community. And that happens all the time. We hear about it all the time when the community bands together to help somebody out that's going through something, or in a situation like that, you lost everything, and one of the things that you lost was something that is priceless to you, and somebody said, here you go, I got one for you. Mm-hmm. Here it is.
So many people say, I had so Kanto has so many variant covers that I couldn't figure out really how to display them, and so I got 2 spinner racks that say Hey Kids Comics, and I had them in my office, and every slot had a variant of Kanto, and it was a great, fun, nostalgic way to display all these different beautiful covers from everybody. And you can't take that. Like when you evacuate, you got to get your dogs, you got to get your passport. You can't bring your whole spinner rack as much as we would like to.
Yeah.
And so it just, the community came back together after that. And I have been able to replace so many of those covers that I had. Yeah. So if anybody in the chat, I do need spinner racks. So I've been looking for them. These were the spinner racks that you could order from Diamond. I don't know if you knew this, but Diamond actually offered for like $300. You, as a retailer, you could order a spinner rack as a display.
Wow.
And so you just make friends with retailers and they'll just order what you want. And so I ordered two. But you know, spinner racks don't exist. Diamond doesn't exist.
Well, if anybody's
do we
got
even
any of those,
exist at this
yeah,
point?
if anybody's got any of those spinner racks, David needs some, man. So there you go. David, we're rooting for you, brother. You keep doing what you're doing, and we're going to bring you back ASAP, man. Thank you for joining us tonight and hanging out with us.
Well, thank you guys. And I'm watching the ticker, and we have, I mean, it's just remarkable. We have raised so much for the Kickstarter just from this chat right now. So I can't thank you all enough. Hopefully I'll see you on Monday.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
Thanks, dude.
We'll talk to you
Thank
soon.
you guys.
David,
Later,
appreciate
David.
it.
Bye. Yeah. Really good dude. One of the good dudes in comics. We love bringing him on the channel. We all got introduced to David and Drew through Kanto, and he's done just a really good job in creating some great comics. And I think this is going to be a really cool series. And yeah, I think he sold all of us on that Shiver story. So that's really cool stuff. Really good stuff. So,
Hell yeah.
all right, we need to before we try and get Mark's going to jump on with us and talk about updates on the Kickstarter. I want to let everybody know we've got some dope books that we're gonna drop tonight that give you guys the chance to pick some books up. For those of you guys who have been collecting the Pete Carroll books for Exquisite Corpses. There is a new set of books that are available. Well, one new book for Exquisite Corpses that's available. That is probably, I think that the Pete covers are my favorite. I think that the ones that will be the most collected will be the ones per store. But I think the Pete ones are my favorite. He's been doing such a good job. And I think, Clutch, you said you guys are going to try and keep this going throughout the whole series and do a Pete book for the whole series, right?
Yeah, we're gonna do the whole shebang, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah,
it's like
Has that ever been done before,
wild, dude.
Clutch? Has that ever been like the same rendering pose for a series with different characters like this?
yeah, I don't
can't-
know. I mean, I'm
like,
sure I feel like somebody has to have done that.
Man.
So, here,
Who?
Brian, let me pop over. I'll show my scene.
If anybody knows,
Oh,
put
yeah,
it in
here
the
we
chat. Dude, that's a great fucking cover.
they're all
dude.
good, bro. They're all
Freaking
good.
Nurse. If everyone knows, Nurse Pete is gnarly. I love Nurse Pete.
Bro, that is too cool.
Such a great one too. And then also, yeah, and so there's also another book in the chat too. We'll talk about it both in a second here. I'll show the other one too. We also have this.
One of the best covers I've seen in a long time.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Yeah,
Am I positive?
Fucking A.
yeah.
So the Racer
Fucking
X number
A,
one.
dude.
So I have some of these in the thing too, and then there's a couple medals as well. I should probably give you.
So for those of you guys that want to
Those
go get this,
medals
go
are
check out
insane.
bigclutch.com. We're going to drop the link in the chat here in a second, but bigclutch.com is where you guys can get all the Pete covers for Exquisite Corpses up until now, and these badass Racer X covers. Pete also did a really good Speed Racer cover that was excellent, and this is
Fuck
like
yeah.
I just threw them in the chat too. So yeah, so I'm super stoked. Got to work with Pete on these ones again. So we've had this Racer X for a long time. Like we've had this ready to go, and it was part of the original. The stuff from my camera's all tripping, but from San Diego. So we were gonna do it as a combo set with the Speed Racer one, but they were like, hey, we're actually gonna do a Racer X, you want to hold it? And I was like, yeah, let's hold it. So we've got the trade dress, which is limited to 100 copies, and then the metal is limited to 15. So those are super rare. And then the Nurse Pete from the Exquisite Corpses is just out of this where my camera's all jacked up. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know.
No, you're good, brother. Yeah, this is.
But
just
anyways, those are
beautiful.
dope. I love working with Pete, and like you said, Joe, too. Like, I think it's really cool to be able. I mean, dude, zooming in his art, it's so amazing.
Yeah, and we've got actually a pickup after this that we're going to talk about of Pete's.
Oh yeah, but like us doing this thing together with this run, like we both had a great time, and we worked with the Tiny Young team. We're like, hey, like because like the books come out and the killers are in different levels in different ways and stuff, and people die at different times, and so we're like, look, we know it's going to be mayhem, but we want to like let us know how you guys are pacing stuff out. And they just gave us like, this is the order that they should go in. And so we've had the list of what they're doing, and they're not in any particular order of who's been, who's the killer of the week or whatever. But it's really cool to see them. And I haven't read the issue yet today, and I'm like, shoot, I have my regular reader copy ready to go. So yeah, that's
sick, bro. That is amazing.
Yeah. So I'm glad we can bring these to you guys too. And the Racer X is just so sick when Pete, I like the Speed Racer, but man, Racer X was always like, he was just too cool.
Yeah, I'm with you. This one is the Speed one is really good, but this one's much.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for this one to drop for a while now.
Yeah. And I will admit, like, I've had this for a while. It's been sitting here for like 2 months. And I just have been so caught up with everything else, I just haven't had the time to throw it up. So
the metal's badass, dude.
Yeah. So we're running with these ones.
And if you guys haven't seen these, let me go ahead and bring these up, because you can go to Clutch's website and he's got all of them there. So
and like it was Pete's idea to do the exact same pose on each one, which I think is like, it's so unique, because it's different than like, I think you could easily see the frontal stuff and be like, oh, cool, this is whatever. But like, this is a cool pose of like, I don't know, I like the style,
This one right here so much. They're all good. Number 5 and number 6. Number 1's amazing. The look on her face on number 4 is amazing. Like every one of these. This one's amazing. Man, they're all fucking good. What am I saying? They're all good.
Dude. Pete's a wonder. He's a magical man. I love it.
This is going to be a set. This is going to be a set that once it's put together, like I'm telling you, like it's going to be something special.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'll be cool to get these out there with when they're all together and stuff. And like, look, dude, I think Exquisite Corpses, not to be a homer on here, but like, I don't know, I think there's a lot to this series that could be, that could go with it. And I'm excited to see what they do. And I mean, look, the fact that Titan's got this new Bloomhouse, deal with Something That's Killing Children, it only makes sense that other projects are going to kind of be, and this one, honestly, feels like it's
to be
like a
totally
like a 13 episode show on TV and stuff. So,
yeah, that's a winner.
I think like the boys push the envelope and like how far you can go, and then I think it makes it more possible for a series like this to get either put on like Amazon or Netflix and stuff like that, because I think people are pretty much not shocked anymore about the shit that they see. We live in a crazy world. If you got a great story, you should be able to like have it on in the theater or on Amazon. Like, I don't care what the story is. Like, we've already seen crazy, let's escape a little bit and have a good story,
Did you guys see this? Did you guys see Remender signed a like a deal for
yeah, I don't know a lot about who he signed with, but
WME and Brillstein share Giant Generator's artist first ethos and passion for bold original ideas. I don't know what this means, but I'm hoping it means that it's some type of like entertainment deal it could turn in. Maybe these are agents or something. but I could see a lot of his stuff would be great for. Obviously, Deadly Class is already a big thing, but I just saw this and I thought, man, wouldn't it be cool to see a Grommets, you know, like animated series or something out of that? That would be pretty fucking
With that
sweet.
artwork, yeah,
That'd be so
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
with that artwork, yes.
yeah, be dope. I mean, there's so much stuff going on right now that comics is nuts. Like the amount of
Oh,
oh,
big
speaking of
leg
that,
unboxing.
yes, here we go. This
Reading
is
it up.
the
Yeah,
amazing.
so some Pete Carroll.
Yes, sir.
I just sliced this. I haven't seen it yet. He put stuff. He
I'll
put
be right
Motu
back.
Zombies up for sale, and Motu Zombie. Well, zombie. I like both those things a lot, especially Motu. So, Ghost from the Attic is his site. I think .com, but Ghost from the Attic. If you Google it, it's the first thing I looked on there. So shout out to Pete. So there's a little ghost. This nice little wrapped up package right here. If you guys remember, I tried to grab him right here, but I think I took him home. He did. I've got about 5 Masters of the Universe pieces from him so far. He did a. He did do a He-Man and Skeletor specifically for me that you could actually find on the site. Let's see. Be very careful here. These were pre-done, and I jumped on, and a bunch were gone. And I will be completely honest. The biggest surprise to me was that the He-Man and Skeletor mashup was one of the ones still there. Like what? I guess maybe because some were 60 quid, some were 80, some were 100 pounds. Dude, come on. Once again, Mr. Amazing has
Oh
done
my
it.
gosh.
Dude, that's
right,
fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, I had two in my
What?
cart and was watching my budget. Remember, we're also talking pounds, not dollars. And so, and shipping and things like that. So, by the way, I think I got the greatest deal in the world. So somebody else got. There was one other one that was there that I really wanted, and I was like, you know what, I've got a good selection here, and I wasn't in that day's budget. But like seriously, we're gonna go zombie battle armor, He-Man, just wearing Skeletor as hood and head for a hat. Right? Let's go. Right.
And awesome.
I mean,
I saw that
geez,
when he
dude.
posted it on IG, bro. And I was like, that is
Howard
It'd be a great figure, dude.
Dude, how are 2/3 of them gone and this one's still there?
Dude,
Like,
I was when I sent that to you, and I was like, you replied so fast. You're like, got it. I was like, what, dude? Like, I knew I should have bought it before. I should have bought something for myself before I sent it to you guys.
Well, I mean, I will say, like, because if they were all still there, like we were having a discussion, we all know that once we see things start disappearing, we all panic.
Gotcha.
We live in this FOMO world that we live in, especially on something like this. There can't be another one, man. You know what I mean? But like, but I will say, I'm pretty sure you know him better than I do if you need one. So if he was doing these sketches for me, he'll do them for you.
Yeah.
He's doing. I think you're in good shape. But yeah, this one, oh man. So I was super ecstatic to get this one. But there are some cool ones. Like if you, Brian, it is I can actually put the. I think I got the link right here. If you want, Brian, this is the shop. I hit the link in there. I had it open just to make sure there was nothing left in there. Oh man, dude, how much talent does this guy have that I just don't have?
Yeah,
all of it actually is the answer.
I've been ever since. So
that cringer.
Yeah, dude.
I know.
That fucking.
Yeah, that cringer was gone fast.
Dude, that's epic, dude. That's badass.
Right. The Orko, the Stinkor, Manny Faces was gone right away too.
I love Manny Faces.
Any of them? I was a big Triclops.
I think that Scareglow was up there too at the same time when I sent it around. I was like,
the Scarecrow was still up. That was the other one in the cart, and I had to make a monetary decision that day, and the monetary decision went with this because also I have the
I love the Moss Man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool. That's cool as shit, dude.
they're all, dude. I mean, Motu zombies. Let's go. It's just amazing.
I still have to say that the best, in my opinion, I love all these, but still the best thing that Pete has ever done is that zombie Storm Shadow, man. That thing is so fucking amazing.
Bro, he can recreate something pretty similar for you.
I know, yeah.
Apparently, you can see the prices for something this size. Look at the size of my head. All right, for something this size, this is a good deal.
Perfect framing.
This is a good deal, and we all know that this guy's not going to get any less well known. He's only growing, right? So,
Yeah.
That's sick, dude. That's
So good.
Yeah.
yeah, I need to email him. Be like, dude. Thank you.
Did you guys see this? There's a couple other interesting things. Did you guys see the World Tree Sveta book?
No.
This is coming out.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
This
did.
is tomorrow, you guys.
Yeah, shout out to Sequential Art.
Mm-hmm.
He had the Exquisite Corpses Sveta as
Yep.
well.
Yep.
Which was phew,
Yeah.
That book is
So-
going to be fucking expensive, dude.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And I mean, check it out. There's 400 copies, and he's gonna drop it $25.
They're gonna sell out immediately.
Doing a solid. It's not
Yeah.
gonna. Yeah.
They're gonna
That
sell
book
out
is gonna
immediately.
that'll be $100 book in 2 days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's gorgeous. I love it.
You
8
could
p.m.
just see her
Eastern.
getting better and better and better. That is the thing about the artists that I fall in love with, is the ones that you can see getting better. Like, you fall in love with them instantly, and even their old stuff is great. You can see their style in it, but they get better. You can see them just like, it's noticeably better. Their layouts, their style, their everything about their what they do. You see them getting better, and that's what I love, especially with her.
I mean, is it that they're getting better, or is it because they're being pushed by competition?
both.
I mean, kind of both, right?
Yeah,
Don't you
yeah,
think?
Totally.
I think the artists in the game today are some of the best artists that we've ever seen touch comic books. And you still got your goats out there, but this new breed, where like the streets have decided that they're good. This isn't where a publisher goes out and finds this. Like, they are being discovered not just by this show, other shows, and like people are getting Instagram, and people are making or deciding whose art is should be considered. It's
Right.
one of the coolest things we do is talk about and artwork and new artists on the horizon and what could be, and
Well, not
And
only
for
that,
Sveta, like, we haven't really seen that.
Oh
That's
my
a
God.
fairly unique style, a color style that we've seen
yes,
from her.
yes, very unique.
that's
Did you guys see this too? This is you guys need to keep an eye on this, because this is the Kickstarter. If you guys didn't get the Sveta Mercy Sparks stuff, this
Mercy
is the Kickstarter.
Sparks.
Yeah. And shout out to Josh Blaylock.
oh nice.
Yeah. Signing some books for the Kickstarter. But that's another
See, that's a
book.
good auto right there.
He's always had a cool auto, yeah.
I think artists with terrible autographs should be called out. Like, how can you draw this badass piece, but you can't write your fucking name?
Hey.
Just they need to be called out. And I swear to God, dude, like, they need to be like, is that your art? Because you can't sign your name. So, like, just saying, just venting.
Right.
I love artists that
Did this one close already?
No, I think it's only got a couple days left, right?
Right.
Mm.
That's a problem, man. The only thing with the Kickstarters, I love Kickstarters. Like, mostly they hit. The one that we backed to start with.
Oh
gave me the
yeah, it
money
did
back.
close.
It did close.
Yeah.
Like, all of a sudden, like, sometimes it's hard to.
God bless you.
Like, I've had some investments, and you're like, wait, where'd that money go? And you're like, Oh yeah, I bought a bunch of Kickstarter 101s. I'm gonna see in a year. You know what I mean? That's yeah, I love it all, but it's in this
Oh, this is
world
the
of
OG
immediacy,
one.
it's
I think
much
this is
harder
the
to budget
OG
for
one.
Kickstarter, I think.
Is this the OG one? I think that's the OG one.
I love that cover.
That Mercy Sparks was a
Mama.
regular cover.
Mama.
Yeah, 3 days left to go. It's only got 3 days left to go. Here it is right here, you guys.
1 day left. Daddy
1 day
issues.
left. Yeah, there we go.
Mama.
There's another link.
See
for
what
you
I mean?
guys.
That means they charge tomorrow, and it's like, what else is coming out tomorrow?
Oh, you can get a black and white. That's cool. I love how he did the regular one of the OG.
That's cool.
Yeah. This is sweet. There you go. You guys go back this ASAP. That's beautiful. Damn good cover. There you go. And then there was another interesting thing that I saw. Let me find this. Shout out to Suspiria. This is I guess a poster that she did. Look at this.
That's sick.
My God.
Hell yeah, dude.
Horror House Shop. T-shirt and print for their Blacklight Friday. The Horror House Shop. Look at how dope
I like that.
is.
Blacklight Friday. That's badass.
Yeah. Damn, that's creepy. I remember I'm such a big fan of Evil Dead that when I saw that they redid it, I went and saw this in the theater. It was so cheesy, but her look was so creepy. I remember just when she ate her tongue, I was like, what the hell am I watching here?
Have you seen it's old archival footage of people leaving the theater when The Exorcist first came out?
Yes, totally. Yeah.
And people coming out like stunned.
Fucking distraught. People still
Yeah,
aren't okay,
like
dude.
and like I saw somebody get up and start throwing up, and I was like, "Fuck, man! What the fuck is that, Brian?"
Is this her? I think that's her too. This is Mayfly, but that is amazing. What is that?
That is crazy, dude. Ugh,
See translation.
fuck! Don't put a fly on the tongue, bro.
I don't know what this is. That is sick. Whatever it is. Damn good,
bro. Oh,
I can't wait to see her and Orlando for MegaCon. MegaCon's gonna be fun, you guys. We're gonna have a real good time. Hopefully doing that. All right, let's go over new comics real quick. We'll just do a quick rundown. Mark, I think, is going to try and jump on with us tonight to talk about, update everybody on the Kickstarters, because you guys have been, you should be getting your Monster and the Wolf Kickstarters, as well as what the hell? It's not letting me sign in to cover price. There we go. Also, his card Kickstarter. If you guys remember, he did the Halloween card set, which is also getting ready to. He's going to start fulfilling this soon. So I told him to come on, and he said he might come on and open up a few packs of the cards to show us.
Dude.
Yeah. Have you guys been?
I want to have some fun. I finally got some cards to open. And I got all of them. All of them.
Did you guys see what Nate got for?
What a dick!
Oh my god, dude!
what do you get?
I'm so jealous,
What do you buy?
Bro.
Hold on. I am so jealous right now. So, the first Mark Spears Garbage Pail Kids card variant, which you guys know I just went crazy for. And Nate gets his package of Monster and the Wolf Kickstarter books. Number 1 of 100.
Shiny.
Kiss my ass, Nate. I know you're watching, dude. He texted me and he was like, Record Bar. He remembers the Record Bar from the mall and shit, dude. I know you're watching, Nate.
Yeah, Nate, jump on if you want, brother. You can come on here and make us all really jealous. But look at that. I love
Wow.
Mark's logo.
You can
is
see
so
Nate's
good.
reflection. It's that shiny, dude. Look at him, bro.
Hell yeah.
I'll show
Bro,
the guys
I didn't know his
this.
hat came off. People say the same thing about me, but
Yeah, you both of you guys have hair, which is interesting. Yeah.
it's getting worse.
The amount of books that
Look at
I've
Nate
been
with Ric Flair. Look at that, bro.
yeah.
Woo!
There's been a lot of good. I've been seeing a lot of the Mark Spears Monsters books. As a matter of fact, did you guys? We got to talk about Ollie of ANZ. Was it Ollie that pulled it? I don't think so. It was somebody else for ANZ that pulled.
One of those guys, no.
Wasn't
Yeah,
Ollie.
It wasn't. Okay. Yeah, that pulled the.
It was one of his little streamers.
Oh, wow.
I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous of these. This is
Bro.
Comics Canada that pulled theirs. They posted it. We saw the one through Whatnot through ANZ Comics, which was crazy. There are 5 left, you guys. At this moment, 5 golden tickets, Unholy Grails are left out there. So
I'm gonna grab a case over here and start cracking tonight. Let's go.
I know, right?
I've got unopened case over here, dude. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm opening them all on air for everybody else, and that's what's going on.
I am so jealous, man. So jealous.
I shake every one of them, even though it seems like the way I do the upside down unbagging should actually fall out. It seems like, I would imagine, but I mean, what am I gonna do? Not thumb through the book? I got a 2-bag scissor slice.
Yep.
Turn,
I do the same
wiggle,
thing. Yep.
drop,
Yep.
right, flip, right. It's like I've done this a few times,
Yep.
right? Like, I don't know,
Mhm.
30 times today, right? Every day of my life. I'm 5 days a week still opening them.
Shout out
So,
to Josh in the chat. What
yeah.
up, Josh? Good to see you, brother. Keep doing the great work, man. I agree with you. Like, I'm the same way. I'm like, and every time I open a bag and I let the book drop, I'm like just hoping that a Holy Grail drops out of it. Because every
Right.
time I say, everybody on the chat on the thing, I say, listen, we're gonna have to split the Unholy Grail. Like, I get it on holidays and weekends. You can have it the rest of the time. Just know. But
That's what I try to tell people, that they don't get me wrong. If I pulled one by myself, I would be pretty happy. But like, I want to go mark out on screen for one of my people. And
Yep.
and I'll be honest, I open for the same 30 or 40 people more than the random people. The random people, they seem to like to stay around, since I just do 2 at a time. They get to trade. The only problem is the people have been around forever on the trading wall. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you guys. You guys already got all the covers.
yeah.
And then on the trading wall, like, there's certain, I'll be honest, the ones I can't keep are the just like
Out of
every other
views?
comics, guys. No, the females. The trading wall is just all the Mark Spears.
Yeah.
So it's the female ones. They're like, I get a bride. If somebody's like, they pulled 2 brides, or they already have one. They trade. All right, guys, this goes on the wall. The next set will go for like $30 if somebody want to trade in for a bride. So
Yeah. Did you guys
or
hear about the rumors that are going on in the MCU? Did you hear about Sadie Sink? She has been announced that she is going to be one of the main characters in Secret Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me she's not Spider-Gwen. Everybody is saying she's Mayday Parker. I think
feel
she's.
that's going to be a Gwen.
Yes, that's total Gwen.
If it's going to be a big role, then that would make sense.
Yeah.
right.
So Miles is coming. I could see Miles showing up in Secret Wars or at the end of Doomsday. Sadie Sink is going to be Gwen in the next Spider-Man one. And then they have Doomsday. What's his name will show up at the end, or will show up in Doomsday some way, or she'll show up in Doomsday, something. And then in Secret Wars, they're both going to be part of it. And So even if she isn't, and she's Mayday Parker, grab those Spider Girl books. You know, that What If Sienkiewicz book, What If 105. That's a crazy book. You know, $150 raw book. So if it goes even crazier, and she ends up being May Parker, that book's going to skyrocket. But here's something interesting that I got to show you, Leg. You remember how last week I think it was last week. It might have been the week before, but we were talking about the Spider-Gwen Edge of Spider-Verse black variant, and you're like, it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Somebody finally put up a really good example to show. Shout out to Elvine's Comics, Christian at Elvine's Comics. Yeah. Did you see this, Leg?
What?
Here's
I saw him post this.
Yeah. Here, this shows it perfectly, you guys. So you can see.
No, he's got a phone shadow on the building. That's not all the way black, dude. He still screwed this up. So next. So what? Show me one that doesn't have his phone shadow covering up the juxtaposition. I can see it right there. You can see the outline of the building. It's not all black.
So this one is the regular. This one is.
Of course,
the...
he's gonna say that.
I do wish there was a better.
Anytime, dude. You know what? 10 years ago, I went up. I'd ask him prices on the wall, and he'd ask me to throw prices at him, and I was like, "I'll see you later, dude." Use it all the time.
You know, like
every time
with these kinds of books, like like CGC sometimes acknowledges no digital code, right? And because people peel that shit off.
But
yeah. So like,
I was gonna glue them on from now on, but
yeah. You know what I mean?
Bro.
But yeah, it's so obvious. Like, don't try and make a fucking variant. You know what I mean?
It's more rare without a digital code.
Yeah.
Whoa, man, those are rough. Oh, look at this one,
No,
bro.
I'm not feeling that one, dude.
The Steranko homage to the. Look at that, dude.
Oh, that's fucking
fun.
good.
Like Avengers, is it 360 that is a bronze cover and they ran out and the cover blatantly completely turned silver? Like that's a completely different thing.
Yeah.
Than just, so like that's like a orange or a red New Mutants 87. It's just whenever they replace the ink on the thing. That's it.
Bro, this is a sick cover right here.
Not from a different printing. They didn't mess it up.
That's badass.
Is that the Michael Turner homage? Or
Yeah. Godzilla, JTC. That Wachter one is pretty good. All right, Stegman. This is for Twin Cities Comic Con. This is kind of interesting. Look at this. That is awesome right there.
Dude, that's fucking badass, dude.
Holy shit, is that good?
Bro, does he have on the bottom corner there? Is that
he like a symbiote thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, almost. Yeah.
That's something's going on there. It's probably tied into the story. Something.
It looks okay with the trade dress, but again, I think Marvel should have made that trade dress much bigger. It should have been much bigger to get rid of all this negative space right here. Anyway,
Dude, Stegman, dude, like his shit is getting. You talk about artists getting better. Like his stuff is getting better.
This 1 in 25 by Perel is really good. But what do you think about this? This is one. I think I like this one.
Yeah, I dig that.
I think that's a good one of the street verse.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like whatever he does for the most part. And then I like, dude. What kind of trainers does Wolvie have on there? He's got some Canadian fucking brand on, dude.
Air Connect.
Wow, look at this Yasmin Putri right here. This book's gonna be a monster. That is awesome.
Yeah, that's good.
Nova Centurion #1 Yasmin Putri variant. All of her stuff is crazy on the secondary market, and they don't have to be ratio variants for her stuff to be expensive. I like this series so far. This Omega Kids. I like Quentin Quire as a character. I think he's a super cool character. Doom.
Hey, so
Predator.
next month the trailer's going to come out for Doomsday.
Yep.
Like, does it have to be the greatest 1 minute teaser
Yes.
trailer of all time?
It's got to be up there for sure. Yeah, I think it's got to be good. It has. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but I think it'll help them. What is up with this? I don't understand this. That looks like a female to me with a beard.
Yeah.
Is it, I'm sorry, is it like it's a Gambit Rogue mashup then, right?
It looks like a Gambit Rogue mashup. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But Gambit looks
Is it part of the
badass
story?
in this series. I don't know, man. I'm not sure.
I'm not reading.
I haven't checked it. There's a really badass Unbreakable X-Men #1 cover with Gambit where he's like blind, and I haven't read it yet. But that is a weird look. So
This is like is this like their son in the future?
I don't
Good
know.
Lord.
That would be crazy if it is. But I love that shit. I'm all in on this Age of Revelation stuff so far. What do you guys think about America Chavez? I think
That's
she's
a
still
great cover.
cool character, and this is a great cover.
Wait, did that say Adam Polina? I haven't seen
Mhm.
that guy's name in forever.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's been a while, man. But
That's
that's a great
neat.
fucking cover.
Wow.
Can you imagine that cover coming out in like 2018 and what
bro.
that book would have like done?
I think that
Like-
character still could have some legs if they use her right.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
if you're Marvel, do you come out with a Mayday Parker or do you come fucking full force with a Spider Gwen?
Spider Gwen.
Fuck yeah, dude! Like, if Sadie Sink, like I told you, like my hopes was that somehow she'd be Black Cat, but you know,
People are
there's too
saying
much,
that. So here's the rumors with her. Every rumor that I check out, and I keep on this stuff, I'm very eyes on this stuff lately, is that she's playing Firestar, Jean Grey, or Mayday Parker. It's never anybody else. And I can't believe that nobody's talking about Spider-Gwen. But all of the people, My Time to Shine, hello, Charlie from Always Everything or whatever, all the leak people are all saying it's either Mayday Parker, Jean Grey, or Firestorm. Firestar. Yeah.
It's just weird. Like I don't see Firestar as being a big enough character.
Agree.
You know?
Agree.
Mayday, I think Mayday is the most interesting one to me because that gives you another off ramp to do another, some more Spider-Man stuff. But it's also, you're dealing with the, you're dealing with the Sony side.
Oh,
right?
totally.
And
Yes.
so
Yeah.
what they've got rights to do and what they're going to do, and I don't know. I wonder if because they
That's a
have
great
the
point,
animated
yeah.
show, if that precludes certain characters from being used in the MCU because of that, because they
Yeah.
want to keep Gwen just to the animated property, so that might hold that back.
Wow.
So
Yeah, I
Jean
didn't think
Grey
about that.
is Jean Grey and launching the mutants. To
So
play
the
then?
rumor with her is that she's going to be Madeline Pryor, but she ends up being the Jean Grey, like she's actually Jean Grey, or some weird thing like that. I don't know what to think about those rumor mills. To me, I just think that the two most obvious ones are Mayday and Spider-Gwen. Those are the two most obvious. And they said, I've heard rumors that she doesn't have her red hair on set, that she has the blonde hair. And if that's the case, that's Spider-Gwen, man. That's Spider-Gwen.
Yes, it's short blonde hair.
Yeah. Not short.
Yes.
They didn't say short. They just said blonde hair. So, but look at this. This is a Fan Yang variant for X-Men Apocalypse #1.
That's
And
pretty
Blink is such a great character. That's Blink, right? That's got to be Blink.
Psylocke.
No.
Is it?
No.
Look at the ears.
Green eyes, the ears. That's
Oh.
Blink. Yeah.
That's Blink.
But there is a killer Art Germ Psylocke cover. Did you guys see that Art Germ Psylocke cover? Here's the Art Germ Rogue, Savage Land Rogue. The Rogue cover. That's really good.
That's
but,
awesome.
But look at this. Hold on. You guys are going to trip when you see
Oh
this.
yeah. Hey, the variant of Edge of Spider-Verse.
Look at this.
Ooh,
That's pretty.
mama.
That is so good right there, you guys.
Oh,
This
that's
to me
great.
is Art Germ's best cover he's ever done.
Dude, that is really good. Fuck, man.
That could be if that was a high quality print, like that, I would.
That could be a
frame that.
mural.
Yeah,
Fuck,
I would
man.
frame that.
Fuck yeah, dude. That is awesome, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 1 in 200, you guys. Virgin.
Wow.
Yeah, Psylocke Ninja #1. So I don't know when that's coming out, you guys, but
And there's not a trade.
there is a trade. There's a trade dress. But there's
Okay.
also a 1 in 200 Virgin.
It'll still sell
Oh yeah.
above ratio. It's not saying
It depends where they put the trade dress. Right over her face.
Yeah, that's a good point. They'd probably shrink the art.
John Tyler Christopher.
I guess not if it's that small of a
This
logo.
cover is crazy
Bro,
goofy
come
to
on,
me.
man.
And I love John Tyler Christopher, but this one is like
Bro, come on.
it's good, but it's also funny, bro.
Bro, you're no Daniel Warren Johnson, bro. Come on, man.
Are you kidding me? That's actually really good.
It's all right, dude. Okay. I'm not gonna say anything.
Look at his hair, bro.
You just take a little bit off the top.
He's leaning forward. It poofed up a little.
Hey, Wolverine's supposed to be short, dude.
That's true.
That's a good cover. Oh man, nice 1 in 25 for the Books of Revelation #2. Phil Noto for that one. That one's interesting.
Yeah,
It's a cool looking
He
character.
hasn't been around for. I mean, like
He's been doing some good stuff. They brought back capes, you guys.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Cape.
The very first one of the books where they first previewed Walking Dead, right? Was it Walking Dead or Invincible? Was it Walking Dead?
Invincible, right?
No, Walking Dead.
Walking Dead. Okay.
Yeah.
I think this is these are the they're doing issues 1 through 6. Re-releasing them. I think they updated the some of the stuff inside, and then they're going to continue the series after this. So
Really?
Corey Walker cover on it for a 1 in 10. That's
is
cool. Yeah. I love this creep show right here. Look at this creep show. This is what's coming on 3i Atlas.
God.
That's good. Everything is Dead and Dying continues to have some just creepy, haunting covers, and this one is.
Oh, dude, that's fucking gross, dude.
It's
Fuck
gross.
off.
What are you talking about? That's good, bro.
Dude, fuck no. That's fucking horrible, dude.
oh my god.
Dude,
I
looks
don't know,
like
man. That's how I
Fuck,
eat. That's
dude.
how I eat my steaks.
Look at the
Right? That's the
background.
blue.
How beautiful
can't.
the wallpaper
I can't
is. The
eat.
beautiful, font. And
dude, Brian, come on, man.
I love that. I think that's super cool. Carla Cohen, Singapore Comic Con variant for Exquisite Corpses. How rare is this?
Bro.
Yeah,
$350.
those would be tough to get.
Oh man.
Yeah, the Singapore Comic Con stuff is always tough to get.
Yeah, it's pretty much impossible until someone bootlegs it. Then you're like, oh, okay.
Dude, bro, how good is that from Carla, bro?
She's
That
awesome.
is super fucking cool.
She doesn't miss that much, and she's only gotten significantly better.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that Leona Kangas one right there, and to the left, the neon one.
Oh, this one right. Oh, wow.
Oh,
So
yeah.
cool.
That's badass.
Limited to 500. Wow.
That is good.
Dude, I love the colors on there. So good. Fuck.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying, man. These artists, dude, they're keep pushing and pushing and pushing. Like, bro, this is the best time for comic covers, man. It's just like unreal.
Dude, you see her Halloween get up, dude?
Oh yeah, dude. Bro, I saw my wife made me watch that movie, dude. I hated that bitch, dude.
Dude,
Oh
it's
my
so
god,
creepy.
dude.
I love it.
Oh god, I wanted to kill that bitch, man.
Little Mean Girls and jam it.
That's pretty good, dude.
Yeah, Liana is so good, man. She's done some stuff with my buddies, Dave and Tim. She's rad.
Look at that. She plays the drums.
Bro, that's oh man, nah, man. Come on. That's a great costume, dude.
They all have their
What's
arm.
going on? Well, they all have an extra arm.
Yeah, they all have an extra arm. That's awesome,
nuts.
dude. Look at that. Look at that.
It's so tight.
Oh, that's good. Well, she got some new follows tonight, so great stuff. All right, let's see here. What else do we got? Otley.
Saw that there's a final boss blind bag that he put out. That looks pretty cool. Chance to get some cool stuff in there.
A lot of good covers. Kirkham, Weekend Marion. More Dreadnoks from Ben Oliver.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah. All those are good. Talked about these. All these there's so many good Ghost Pepper covers, man.
Dude.
That Ito one was amazing. This one's really good. They're all really good. Nice. Ooh, here we go. Battle Beast second print for number 4. That's that one we talked about.
Good,
yeah,
man.
that's really good. That's interesting. Lazarus Fallen. Let's see here. Kudransky, No Man's Land. Spawn. Dark Ages. First appearance of the Devil's Spawn.
They go
That's
back up to that
interesting.
Chuma Hill sacrificer on the on the
this
left.
one?
Dude, holy smokes, man.
Oh yeah, that's good. I like how she's
So
coming out
freaking
of
good.
like a orchid. That's a Remender series. Spawn, Dark Ages, Ryan Brown. That's a good cover. Look at this. It's wicked.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Reminds me of Willow. Remember the bad guy in Willow?
Mm-hmm.
Perillo, Cheetar, Worldbreaker, Harley Elvira 2, Ben Caldwell.
Dude, they made her bustier look like a fucking ice cream, bro.
Yeah, look at that.
Or the ice
Yeah.
cream is the bustier.
That's
That's
Amanda
fucking
Connor.
badass.
That's good, yeah. That Ben Caldwell is really good.
Yeah, Caldwell for both of the first two is really, really good.
Lion King. All right, let's see here. Mannix is interesting. More of the metal stuff. That Perillo right there is just fantastic.
Oh, bro, look at that.
Yeah. Everything that he does lately.
That's fucking smart, dude.
Skull, earring.
Bro, that's the first time I've seen that. That is fucking smart, dude.
Damn, that's good.
Yeah.
That Chat
That
Zudis is
OCM
good.
missed is this one.
Too bad that's 616 because that's a good one too.
Oh, Chad Zudis, man. You see that?
Anacleto. Yeah, the Chat Zudis was good, bro.
Yeah. Mama.
Go to second print of these. are all gonna sell well. There's a lot of crazy sales on Absolute
Bro.
Batman right now. It's just
Dude, it's
bonkers.
nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going wild. People just
Yeah.
come on. Man, I thought I was doing good selling all my copies at like $40.
Look at this
It's
Dan
crazy,
Mora.
dude. This past week
The
was
the Fumiyaras, dude, are fucking phenomenal, dude.
That's a cool Dan Mora cover.
Yeah, that feels so old school but fresh. You know.
Ooh.
Yeah, the Fumiyaras, dude. The Catwoman covers, dude. They've been fucking fire, dude.
For sure. I'm bringing some. He's gonna be in San Francisco.
Oh really?
Oh man.
Good on
Yep.
you.
Oh, look at that. Oh yeah,
Pouliot.
Pouliot. Oh, 616. Here we go.
I do got to talk about Pouliot. We'll talk about him on Saturday night. That's some interesting stuff.
You did. You
talk
guys
about him.
kind of when you went with it, and then so I had just bought some more eBoss stuff since he's gonna be in San Francisco as well. And they're like, oh, so we got to talk about eBoss. I'm like, man, I just checked out. He told me he's not doing okay or something, right? And then went into that. Well, I mean, Zerdy showed me the old Pouliot headline when he said AI artist in his bio.
See, that's the stuff that is just.
Yeah.
But
So I could ask Nathan.
I'll give Cedric the credit. He reached out to me.
He did?
Yeah, and we had a good conversation. I'll talk about it on Saturday, but I'll talk to you guys about it after the show. But look at this Justice League Clayton Henry cover with
Clayton
Dead
is
Man.
sick.
Oh my God, is that good?
He's so good, man.
Justice
Power Girl
League
got a
Red.
doozy woozy on that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mama.
She got the Campbell curve with the Cho booty.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you guys see that new
Baby got
Cho
back.
sketch cover?
No.
Bro. Well, I'll pull it up. He's doing his I think it's Cho's Giving.
Look at this.
It is redonk.
Carrie
He's so fucking
Nord.
That's
nice.
good. That's really good.
Yeah. That's a good cover. Nakayama. Ooh, look at that Frizen. I love that Frizen.
Bro, she's holding is that a decapitated head?
No, it's a.
Oh,
is
yeah.
it it's a brain, bro.
No, I was saying like
It's
the one in
his
the middle.
brain. Look at it.
No, it was the next one over. The
Look at that, dude. She took his
that's
brain.
creepy.
Bro, she's like Hannibal Lecter, bro.
Which one? Oh my God.
But
yes,
look at
the
that, dude. She's
Frizen.
making out with the head, bro.
Oh my God, Jenny.
Bro.
Damn.
She
She's
loved him to death.
Both. All these covers. That's a 20th anniversary variant. That's beautiful. Great job. Ooh, look at the Ryan Brown. Oh. Every cover for Hello Darkness has been great.
Bro, that's fucking good. Enough with the nuns, bro.
What are you
Fuck
talking about? That's
off.
awesome,
God
bro.
Damn, dude, it's
That-
trippy, dude.
That
Cover's
is
good, dude.
amazing
really
cover right
Damn,
there.
dude.
Joe's
That is
getting like flashbacks of getting smacked with a ruler when he was. a
No
kid.
That
shit,
is a
dude. Hey, they would
10.
hit me with a fucking cutting board, bro. I went to private school for like 1 year, dude. Ain't happening. With a cutting board that had a handle, the wooden ones.
I gotta get one of
Fuck,
these. I have to get one of these.
Almost fucking knocked out a nun, dude. I go, you hit me in the back. You hit me in the fucking back.
Very interesting Mercado. Look at this one for Marion Heretic. She's holding a demon head. Look at that. That's fucking good.
Fuck. I still can't unsee that little girl would throw up on the dinner table and shit, like eating blood.
Mm.
Ugh.
All right, what else do we got? There's a Frizen. Power Rangers Prime. Sonic. Ooh, Delato. Bird City's got a Delato Sonic. Look at that. That'll probably sell. Natalie Haynes cover. Ooh, that's a really look at all the 4 Drain 1 and 15 is gonna sell. Both these are really gonna sell. That's a great Francavilla, even though it's a Star Trek book. That's creepy. Jim Rugg. He-Man. Freddie Williams. Wow. Gonzo Minor Threats. That's
Right.
fucking good.
I love
I
his
like
stuff.
it. I like it.
Damn, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Jay Gonzo. Michael Avon Emming doing Powers again. We got to get him on the show sometime. Really would love to talk to him. Let's see here. Ooh, what's this? Oh, that's that Ito. This artist, I'm telling you, this guy's badass.
Damn, that is nice.
Dude,
like that.
it almost feels like Frazetta. Like it wants to
Yeah.
be a Frazetta, dude. You know?
Yeah, a little
Kind
bit.
of that has that vibe.
Yeah. Oh, that's kind of creepy. You can see the eye through the head.
Oh yeah, dude. That's nuts, dude.
Isn't that creepy?
Fuck.
Yeah.
I didn't catch that. That's crazy, bro.
That's
Fuck that, man. Look at his eye going the other way, like, fuck me.
Trevor Henderson cover. That'll be cool. Oh, that's interesting. All right, here we go.
Oh man. Look at these covers, bro.
6-print action figure variant.
Let the glazing begin.
Let it begin. Look at that,
Should
you
I grab
guys.
mine?
Bro, get the fuck out of here, dude. That's a Kenner action figure variant, bro.
Mine came with a spine take. I want to kill somebody.
Bro, that's
Oh.
badass.
Oh, I haven't even opened my box yet. Jesus, forgot.
Well, I've got all mine
Look at
sitting right.
these. Bro, these are so good. Every single one of these. So I got to tell you something, you guys. And I'm so
The
glad
medals
Mark
come out
did it.
next week. FYI.
Oh, the next
I'm
week.
so glad Mark
And
did
I need
this.
to pay for them. Shit, I just realized I ordered a lot of medals.
So this one's beautiful, but I hit up Mark and I said, Mark, you gotta homage this cover. And he did it. One of my all-time favorite Christmas covers. The Bernie Wrightson, where,
Mhm.
yeah.
So good.
And it's Mark as a kid. It's okay, Mark. It's time to meet him.
Poor little Marky.
Poor little Mark. And then there's this one that is just fantastic. There we go. Speaking of the Radium cover, Funny Bones.
Wow.
So good. And they got the print run on the back, so I think there's it's pretty limited. I think the metal only got like 95 print run or something, but the metal's 1 in 100. So I only bought I bought 25. It's hard for me to move 100 of
Like,
anything in the world.
If he had those figures come out, like the Unholy One and the Mad Hatter, like he'd sell the fuck out of them.
Bro, this is gonna be a monster book right here.
There's got to be I mean, we've all discussed, I don't know how deeply he's in anything, but there has to be a toy line at some point. It doesn't make sense not to. Right? These are just too good.
Yeah.
I love pulling the Funny Bones Amazing Spider-Man 1 homage, because I always grab my my free comic book day 0 sitting there.
Yep.
Yeah.
And open to the first page, and then when I pull the girl that shows up at the end, and I can flip open to the back, sort of part of the show, you know. It's fun though. Wait, there's some Pecos Bill after. What were the Pecos Bill books?
It's a different Pecos Bill. Pecos
Yeah, I
Bill
know,
and the
it's kinda
Guns of
funny.
Oz. Yeah.
I didn't see it come out, so
This is that Stake. Then here's another Kiss Kiss book. But more importantly,
Jonathan Knight.
1 in 10, Jonathan Knight. This book is going to be a monster, you guys.
That's an artist that's coming.
Yep. This is the guy right here.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Put a name in it. Ever since that that one night when we found him on Remark, this guy is just he's gonna be another one of the next up and comings. So that'll be a big book. People will be going back to find that book. All these covers are good. All 3 of these for Stake Presents Jessamy #2. Every single one of them are good. Josie and the Pussycats. Look at this.
That's a good one.
All of these are good.
I like the O's.
That one's interesting. But look at this one.
Tuxedo Tiger. Is that Campbell? Man, that looked like Campbell there for a second, bro.
Greg Bo Watson. And then this one, old school Dan DiCarlo retro book. That's badass. And then the regular Dan Parent. So a nice little annual. Mercy Sparks. Daddy Issues #2. All the Joel Herrera covers. Mickey Mouse #1. Did you guys see this? From Fantagraphics. That's interesting. Very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if you could do variants with them for that book. Shout out to Josh. We got Disavowed #2 in here. We got the Pop Mahan regular. Calero doing a Dark Knight Returns cover for that. Look at that.
That's
Shout
cool.
out to Mike Calero. You got the Tama, the Tony Fleece, 1 in 10 for #4. Ignition Press, Deluge #2. This is another book that is interesting. This Howard Chaykin, 1 in 5. Look at this. Aerotech #1. This is going to be a book that, if you get a chance.
I saw that on FOC and I was like, it's 1 in 5. That's going to be rare. Also, so the only copies were like $80. Then people were like, well, I'll just throw mine up for 15 or 20.
Oh wow.
So this is going to be rare. I was in my show and I was like, guys, there's a copy up for like $15 or $20 of this thing. And I was like, just so you guys know, I'm not selling mine for that. So I was like, a little cornbread. Everybody's in here and wants to go get a good deal on a book. So I could be
Craniacs,
completely wrong, but
the Joe Simcoe Glow in the Dark for #2. This is a hit.
Oh yeah, we talked about that one last week, right? Or was it
Yep.
the #1? No, it was this one, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Mr. T Fame book. Oh my
Oh
lord.
boy, here we go.
Planet Death #2,
Oh,
a
sorry.
metal 1 in 25. Linnell Francis Yu. That's a cool cover. And that is it for New Comic Book Day. So,
there is one bid over $30 already. 75 by it now. 80
for
by
that
it now.
Eros book.
So hopefully somebody took my advice and went, but last sale was 75. Oh, the 17s and 15s went down. I don't know. I love when people just are like, they ignore that all the copies are $80 and put theirs up for 15. I'm like, what do you even look? If you want to undercut it, cut it in half. Don't cut it by like $70.
Yeah. All right. Let me see here. So I want to remind everybody, we did, if you guys are just joining us, do yourself a favor and go check out bigclutch.com. Tonight we dropped the link for the Exquisite Corpses #7 Pete Carroll variant for the Nurse Pete cover.
Nurse Pete.
And then also the, where is it? Where are the other ones? Where's the other one? Do you have the other one up here?
It's not on the main site yet. I just threw it in there. But the Racer X's. The
Okay.
link's in the private chat.
And then there's also the Racer X, you guys. So if you guys want to score that that Racer X, here's the link. This is a badass freaking cover right here. This is one of Pete's best covers, in my opinion. So here you go. Go check it out. And if you're catching this on the replay, go check them out. If they're not sold out, you get lucky and go score one. So I think the Racer X is amazing, but you guys don't sleep on these Exquisite Corpses variants by Pete. They're still all available. There's copies available for each one, and once they're gone, what are these limited to, Clutch?
Which ones? The corpses? 500.
Yeah, 500 each, you guys.
Yeah.
So sick. They're all fucking good. Every single one of these is a 10. Love how he's getting ready to pull the pin on the number 3.
Oh,
Number
Slater's
2 is
great.
Creepy. So I love how she has a crossbow and a horsewhip. So go check those out. Links in the chat. Fucking awesome. Yeah, Pete is killing it.
Mm-hmm.
One of these days we're gonna get him on the show. Come hang out with us.
Hell yeah.
All right, I got some a couple other interesting things I wanted to show you guys here. Here, did you guys see this? Where what?
Clutch.
We're just being stupid, making ourselves laugh.
So, did you see where Mark Zuckerberg bought a Blink 182 shirt, a vintage Blink 182 shirt off of Facebook Marketplace? How crazy is this, dude? So somebody had a vintage 90s Blink 182 shirt, a large shirt up on Facebook Marketplace, and they got a message from Mark Zuckerberg. Said, "Hey, I like the Blink tee. How does it fit? Pretty true to size?" And the guy goes, "Yeah, it fits true to size." And he bought it for $150.
The best would have been if he would have haggled with him. Like, we take 75.
Yeah.
Hey, you want a blue check mark? Can I have a free shirt?
That's hilarious.
Yeah, dude, I thought that was so funny, bro. I thought that was excellent. These are also cool. I saw this from Mike Chrome. These are Oktoberfest prints that he was doing. Did you see these, Leg?
No, man. I like those.
Yeah, I did.
Those
Yeah,
are
they look cool.
good,
They look
dude.
cool as hell. And like, I'm pretty. I see he's announced now for Swarmfest.
Yep.
Oh, that
Dude,
one's
that one's-
awesome, dude. Jesus Christ.
We've got the
dude.
Creep IECon the same time as Swarmfest,
Mama.
and Cassandra Elvira is signing.
Oh, that might be her
And-
last time signing there, bro.
Is she?
And so, yeah, and I don't know if you guys noticed, we might have done an Elvira variant.
So
I don't know what
you
you're
might
talking
have
about.
to get some stuff signed for us, bro.
Dude, I want to go to freaking Swarmfest.
Oh, I know. I'm with you on that.
Like, in all honesty, like, if you're not going to Swarmfest,
Bro,
One
you
of
said-
us.
Let's talk, because Brian and I were talking about Swarmfest earlier today too. So,
Yes.
but let's
We gotta
chat
figure it
and see what
out.
we can figure out.
That's not that's just a print,
And they-
right?
Yeah, these are prints right here.
Bro.
yeah, those are comics.
Oktoberfest prints
That,
that he did.
bottom right needs to be a cover, bro.
Yeah, this
Well,
right
Mike
here.
Chrome's a man, dude.
Oh yeah.
Mama.
He's gonna be there. He's gonna be at Stormfest. Look at this. This is what I love. I love seeing other artists do sketches on monster variant blanks. This is Mike Ruth.
You just doing a chicken bone,
Oh, bro.
bro.
Just wait.
Leg. Look at that, bro.
Mike is such a badass dude. Oh my lord,
Dude. Bad motherfucker.
man! I wish I had skills. Does he list it for sale? I bid 75 via Facebook. I'm pretty sure I can beat 75.
He draws fucking fast.
It's over. It says it's a short one. Bid ends at midnight, and so that was a week ago.
Look at that.
Oh, dude, come on! I framed that in my house. Is that a mushroom?
Look at this. Man finds rarest Mario toy on Earth at his local Goodwill. In
Dude,
2016,
bro.
a shopper spotted a strange plush lying on the floor at his Goodwill and posted it on Reddit. It looked almost exactly like the character who later became Mario from the classic Donkey Kong arcade game, but the tag on it said 1978, 3 years before the game was even released. It was made by E-Tone, a small toy company that produced the first official Donkey Kong plush in 1982. Collectors now believe this Goodwill find was an early Mario prototype that was never released.
Oh, wow.
Toy prototypes like this usually are destroyed. It resurfaced on eBay for $25,000 alongside the Donkey Kong plush.
Holy shit. Look at that.
Yeah. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. This is cool
Look
too.
at Liefeld, bro.
Bro, check this out. This is why I love Liefeld. He is so dope. He's like, fucking A. He's wrong. It was published.
Well, shit, it wasn't published.
In Wizard number 75. That's where it was published. So. Isn't that crazy, bro? So if you guys don't know, I think it was Wizard number 75. Let me make sure. No, it wasn't 75. It was Wizard Magazine, Heroes Reborn.
Reporn. Watch out.
Reporn, huh?
Watch out, buddy. Search terms are gonna get weird next week. Watch out for your Google
I gotta
ads.
find it. I gotta figure out which one it was.
Never
but
reporn, bro.
It's this one right here.
We're not the VHS era anymore.
It was.
I was
this
going
one
to say
right
something,
here.
but I won't say.
This is the image it was in. I don't know if we can find it, but yeah, this one right here. I can't remember which one that was. Wizard Magazine number 55. That's it. Here we go. Let me go ahead and do this.
Look how young the guys look, man.
I
It's
know,
crazy.
right? This is it right here. This is where that book was, where that image was published. Wizard Magazine number 55, right there. So, go score that. Really cool. All right, there was more cool shit that I wanted to show you.
Who did that Vampirilla? Right,
Which one? This one right here?
that
Suspiria.
one in the middle.
That's
Wow.
Suspiria. Yeah.
Oh, sketch cover.
Yeah.
Girl.
Yeah.
Mama.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good, man.
I think that is it. Bro, check out this artist. Clay Shaper is the name of the artist.
Oh, that's wicked, dude.
This is who's the name of this artist? It's not Gustav Klimt. It's not Caravaggio. What's the name of that artist?
Garbaggio.
Very famous artist.
I thought it was funny.
I
Anyway.
can't remember the name of it, but that is a great freaking piece right there. She's got more. Look at this. This one right here. Isn't that great? So really, really cool. Good stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the man, the myth, the legend, Mark Spears joins us. Mark, we just got done talking about your new books out this week, bro.
Oh, they came out this week. I didn't even know what day they came out.
You had a bunch of really cool variants come out this week. You had the Action figure 1 in 25 for the, what is it, 6th printing of number 1?
Yep. And then we had
out.
the second printing of number 4.
Yep.
Did the incentive ship too? There was the metal incentive, I think, wasn't it?
No, it was the metal were open order. Oh well, the Funny Bones was incentive metal, right?
I think the way we did it was there was the incentives. You could get as 1 in 25s or something like that as a foil. But if you got a 1 in 100 incentive, I think it was metal.
Yeah, the 1 in 25 is the card stock, and I think the metal is 1 in 100. And
yeah, something like that.
But the open order metals ship, I think, for next week.
And the open order metals were, if you got cover A, you could get like the zombie or that Santa Claus homage.
Yeah.
You could make that as a metal open order, right? Because so we did that to where because I just like how metal looks sometimes, and I'm thinking, you know, I want to give people, if they want to get a medal of that, you know, give them a chance to get it. So that's why we did it that way.
Well, and it was cool because the medals counted towards incentives, which was good.
Yeah.
So I split them up that way because obviously, you know, buying 25 medals is a little pricey.
Have you been paying attention to this secondary market sales on your Kickstarter books that you recently started sending out?
I know when right the first week I was sending them out, somebody had sent me a picture saying, you know, one of like the $25 books where you had to buy like 50, you had to buy 2, so it was $50, but it was 25 each. Somebody was saying that had sold for like 300. And I was like, man, why am I doing a Kickstarter? I should just go straight to aftermarket, right?
So
make my own aftermarket.
Here's something interesting. Our boy Nate, who you know, you've been on shows with Nate before.
Oh yeah.
He got his Kickstarter in, and he got the 1 of 100 of the Frankie.
Wow. Yep. That's cool.
So he's got all of us jealous.
I would grade that. That is so weird because we did it randomly, right? There was one person who was actually backer number 1 who actually, he didn't get a lot. He did get one of those foil books, and he said, hey, would I be getting the first one of that? And I said, I'll make sure you get the first one of that one, right?
Yeah.
Other than that, we went random. And, you know, we started out, I think it was like 830, 860 orders or something. Tonight, we just got back about an hour ago. We're down to 130 orders left to ship. We will have that done by probably Friday at the latest Monday morning. So
that's great.
The only ones we're not shipping is if you got CGC, because they're at CGC now, right? So once things get here, we'll hit those up. So.
Here's the interesting part. While getting ready for the market report tonight, I started looking at stuff, and I noticed not only are there people that are selling the Monster and the Wolf Kickstarter, somebody has gone and put up a bunch of OG Kickstarter books, which is smart. And look at all these sales on some of these OG Kickstarter books. Like these are the Monster and the Wolf ones, but here you go. Look at this, $357 for the Hexy. 6, 5, 2, 3, 4, like 3. I mean, all these old school. Here's number 2. I mean, really, really cool.
And all those books, because so even from the first Kickstarter, they were sold for $20 a piece.
Yep.
This Kickstarter, those ones up here, like they call it the Ninja Girl and guys like that, the Hanging Man down there, all those were 25, but you had to buy A and B, right, to get them. I did it that way to make it a little easier. So like those 2 books, the Werewolf by Night homages, those were 25 each. So it's interesting that the ones that are like the cheapest are selling for a good amount of numbers. So
it's so cool to see, man. I love this one right here. I love that.
And if you scroll up, and I'll give you a little bit of okay, stop right there. See the one where he's in the car? It's similar to the one I did. I did one in the blind bag like that, right? It's a little different. I wanted to mix it up. This one is an homage to that Werewolf by Night book. If you could read the top, so it says frightening first issue, but it's issue number 2, I think.
Okay.
Well, let's see. Or maybe I misspelled frightening. I can't remember. No, it's number 3. See, but it says first issue.
Yeah.
I did that on another one where it says 4th issue. There is no 4th issue of Monsters. So
Okay.
nice little people have to look closely. They'll see that, that's from being my own editor. I get confused sometimes, and I change the books up, but
So
man, we're having a blast. We're getting those done. We hadn't had that many hiccups. There's you'll have a few damaged. I think we got 3 so far that we're looking into to try to figure out how to fix those. But other than that, man, and I've had so many people write and say they loved how we packed them, and they love the quality of them and all that stuff. So it's exciting. So like I said, we'll be done with that no later than Monday. We're going to take a few days off for Thanksgiving, and then we're moving on to the trading cards. We got. So I'll show people here because when we did the boxes were supposed to be small. The other ones from last year, but they were half this thick. Because I wanted to add so many packs, man, this is full. We had to raise the boxes, right? So they're a little different than the prototype on Kickstarter. They do have that, 2026. The top, they did it a cut so you could see where it says rest in peace. So if you put that, in the back, that'll pop up, right?
That's
You'll
cool.
just be the piece. So I thought that was cool. We got the little pumpkin on there.
That's
I got
cool.
a pumpkin on the side. And then on the back, just put a skull. Because I
That looks
was wanting
great.
artwork, but it's tough because we were in a time crunch. It took so long for them to redesign the boxes. So that's that one. Here's the other one. Is supposedly coffin shape. It's a little different. Each one's a little because they had to make these, right?
Yeah.
So
That's cool.
but I think it's cool. And I'll tell you what, let's just open one up.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so this will be the first time I've opened one of these. We'll product test. So it's just black. I did it regular because I thought, it'll look that good that way. So
Nice blaster box size too. That's cool.
So is that the blaster? Is that what that is?
This is the blaster that you get. Yeah. So it's a little different because it's coffin shaped. Because I put too many packs in there. They said that's what the printer said. So when you open it up,
let's go.
Let's see, on the side, you got to pull the little tab out. Yeah, they had to design all this stuff to do it.
Oh, that's
so you open
sick.
it up. Oops. You got your packs.
That is awesome.
Okay, you got your packs, and then you got.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, that's fucking badass, dude.
I love that. I thought, and it's pretty deep, box because it has this many packs in it.
Bro,
packs are inside one blaster.
Wow.
Box. That used to be.
Those are jumbos, dude.
Nice, man.
So we got all these. Let me open the pack so I can show you what's going on there. I'm excited, man. I've opened one pack so far. What I saw in it, I was like, oh man, can't wait for these to come out.
We need to see your hands, Mark.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, number one.
Look
number
at that.
one.
That's
right.
synchronicity right there. The first one he opens is the number one.
Yeah,
issue
dude.
1. So on the back, sometimes they would actually tell you, like issue 1, cover A, right?
Yeah.
So it would actually, in case you're looking at this and go, man, I want to go get that cover, you can try to find it. Then we have next up. This is a black and white. Okay, so everything. This is a base card. If it's got orange on it, right, and it looks like this on the back, that's the base cards. The black and white though are numbered. I don't know if you can see right up in the top corner.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is that
it's
one
not
number?
broad enough to get me. Yep, it'll say right there. I don't know what number that is.
What's that? 106.
I'll tell you what.
He's gonna grab his spectacles.
Turn my light on. 104 of 199. I think that's what it says. I don't know if you can see.
Nice.
So you got that, and it's the old school retro, right?
dope,
The
yeah.
retro backing, the retro feel. Here's another.
Oh,
The
man.
black and white.
Nice. Black and white
And
Slayer. Let's go.
It's got the numbering on it. That's like, I think this is as 137 to 199. Now this is a foil of
Yes.
1 in 25.
a foil of the base set. This is number 78 of 199 on the back.
That's cool that they're all numbered.
So yeah, everything is numbered if it's not a base card. That's the only ones not numbered like that. Now this is cool. These are the retro cards. So this is the back of the retro. I thought that was the cool back where the skull is kind of red and you get the blue. I call it retro blues because I got a blue border on those instead. I was gonna have it red, but I decided to make it blue. And this is they're $299 made, I think it says, and it's $208. Here's some more retros. There's the mummy cover.
Yeah, Huntsville.
Yep.
Mama.
Here's the
Mummy.
Yeah.
Here's some regular base cards.
Beautiful.
And that's a.
Those came out really good.
Yeah, this is and see on the back it'll say Monster and the Wolf Kickstarter cover. So you kind of know like where is that cover? I've never seen that before.
That's really good idea.
And then same pack. Then you got this is just a regular base card. That's a Monster and the Wolf Kickstarter cover.
Yeah, dude, I love that cover. Badass.
This is that was a variant to issue 5. So yeah, if you really are good, collecting these things, the covers, this is kind of like a little database for you. Now you can go, okay, that was issue 5. That was an exclusive.
Yep. Put these in the back of all your bags and boards.
Yeah, you could. There's a card to every cover, except I think I stopped at number 6. So everything before that you've got. That's a base. Another base.
Beautiful.
That's an incentive. Another.
Yeah.
Oh, this is an exclusive that never got released.
Really?
So I'm still holding it. I still got it at the house. It's a exclusive for number 6, and we haven't ever released it yet. Only like 100 made.
Wow.
So it'll be released soon. Then that was a store exclusive. And then that was a store exclusive as well.
Beauty.
And then this is the same pack. Mini cards. I got that one. Here's what the mini backs look like.
That's cool.
And that is looks like
So the
card
mini card-
number 14 or so.
So the
But
mini cards
I
come
love
in
the
the
mini
back?
backs. If you want to see the card versus the mini cards,
Okay.
Okay.
And they come in the same pack?
Yeah.
yeah, same pack. And there's one more mini card in there. So you got her as a mini as well. So let me look back because we pulled her, right? So let me see. It should be, where's she at? Okay. Yeah, it should be the same numbering. So if you got her and you're like, man, I want the mini, it'll be 109, right?
Yep. But that one's numbered. The
It'll be
mini's
it's the same back except it's purple. But this is numbered. Again, they're limited in number. The base is not. So if you wanted to, so this is your favorite cover or character or whatever, and you wanted every one of her, it's easy to know that's 109 of every variant, right? I didn't change up the numbering or anything. So that was all in one pack, and you got all that. So you got one foil. I think I could test it here, my theory in just a second, because I've opened one other pack before. I believe every pack has one foil in it and has 2 minis, guaranteed. That's what I'm thinking. But we will find out.
Well, I missed it. Are the minis more scarce?
Now there's also a mini that's foil, and it's more scarce. Plus, there's also things in there, one of 10 and one of 1. So there's some that you can. Hold on. Yeah, what do you got?
And remember, you guys, he did the binders too. I know some of you guys were lucky enough to get the binder sets. which are
Right.
the rarest, right?
Let me look through real quick and see the. Oh, my theory was wrong. I got 2 foils in the pack. All right, but let me see the minis. Okay, I did get 2 minis. The minis are 199 made. So there, I think I did it that way where you have things like 199 made, but then we go from there to some out there are 1 of 1s, and then there's 1 of 10s, and I think there's 1 of 5s, right? So you can actually pull a 1 of 1 card where we only printed it 1 time. They're out there. So because I wanted to do some fun, very limited stuff. So there's black and white.
Oh, that look! Hold on, put that back up because that card is beautiful in black and white. Oh my gosh! Yeah.
And then the foil. Here's the back of the foil. Feels a little bit different.
Oh, that's cool.
And that's a Monster and the Wolf. It's a little off centered there.
Yeah.
Monster and the Wolf Kickstarter cover. 199 of those were made.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to get lucky with centering on those too. So that
that's
tougher.
another thing. Man, the dog's getting something. Okay. So I've noticed, you're gonna get like this way off center.
Yeah.
But this one not as bad, but a little bit off.
I don't mind when stuff are off centered because, it sucks when like everything's off centered. But if every once in a while you get one like that's great card. Look at that.
Good. And some of these are not too bad off centered or anything. Yeah, when the first card set came out and I had something off centered, it drove me crazy. But then I've realized, cards are cards.
Yeah.
They're going to print different.
And it's not, you didn't print.
Oh man, look at that!
300,000 of them.
Those are nice, Mark.
That's a Monster of the Wolf Kickstarter. Yeah, we made all those. Nothing I think is more than $2.99. Everything usually is $1.99 or lower, except I think the black and whites were $2.99. Everything else is very low. These, if you want to know what these were, I want to say it was 800 to 1,000 each. I can't remember the base ones because you have to have more base just so you can have packs and everything. That's the
original
broad con exclusive I did. This came out, at Huntsville Expo in 24, and I was selling for $20, and I only sold like I don't know, 5 or 6. I started giving some away. This started going for like $1,000 to $2,000 because there was only 20 made.
Wow.
So it's and then I pulled her, which has not been released yet. We're still holding on to her.
Badass, mama.
We're going to be releasing her in probably we're going to do some eBay lives in December, right when I get these cards shipped out. So we're probably going to finally release her. Spencer's did a shirt of her. Spencer's wrote me today and said that
I got the shirt.
2 shirts are going to actually be released in all stores this weekend. And they're already doing more shirts and more merchandise. They wrote me about stickers and magnets and all that kind of stuff. So that'll be cool. Whenever that comes out, I'll let you know. That's from Huntsville.
Here are the shirts that's going nationwide, right?
Yeah, those they wrote me and said by the weekend it's in all stores. So I'll finally be able to walk into Spencer's and see it. So I can't wait.
Nick Brucci says I picked up one shirt from my nephew. He loves it. Everybody loves any Monster shirts or Mark Spears shirts, bro. It's crazy how we got to get
everything is proceeding as I have foreseen.
Yeah, everything's going according to plan. That's a cool, the shark. I like that's the free comic day.
Yeah, we were just talking about that, Mark.
Yep, love that. There's a Davis Rider. Remember that one, the gold.
Yep.
So what's interesting on some of these, when you get the foil ones, it'll be the first time that image ever appeared in foil because, a lot of these covers never were foil. So, and like I said, of these, they're super rare. I want to say it's only 99 made of them or so, but there's a full version of these, but it's very rare too.
Hey, Mark, you know what's crazy? Like you're pulling those cards and stuff like that. And like every single bit of that art's probably got some kind of like meaning as far as like what was going through like your world at that time when you're doing
yeah.
that art, you know, and like I'm sure every piece of that like card has a story behind it. Like, oh man, like I beat the shit out of my neighbor that day when I finished this, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
It does, because I remember every one of them. You know, like this one is this was issue 1, the Nirvana comics exclusive that I did, and I remember doing that cover, researching it to see what it looked like, because I wasn't really too familiar with that one, that old pre-code horror homage. I remember seeing it that they did it. Marvel did it with Sabretooth, and
that's right, yeah.
Right. So remember that one. I pulled the Davis Ryder ones. I remember having that conversation, and he says, "Hey, can you do that one, but have it Dracula?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, I think I could do that, and make it look good." And I remember putting the gold on it. I was like, "Hey, that's gonna work." This was actually a card in the old days. I remember doing that. I remember a place in California had asked, could they put it in their museum for October, and I remember sending it out there, a 24 by 36 canvas of this.
Wow.
So every one of them has like, you know, little, to me, I'd like to put that all down one day, maybe when I do the hardcover covers.
Yes, totally, Mark.
But this one, I remember I had did another version of this to start with, where he's holding the head, and this was, I really like this because it showed you this is not your dad's Dracula. This is different. This is not Vlad the Impaler. So I really like that one. This one, because, you know, I love doing this because of Wizard of Oz. And I was like, I got to give her some of those leggings, like the Wicked Witch of the East.
Yeah, when the house fell on her.
Yep. It was the Hammer horror. I was always a fan of that, and I was researching Hammer horror. They had a planned movie that they never did called Kali, the Devil Bride of Dracula. And they're supposed to, and I was like, what would that have looked like? You know, what would that have been awesome to do? So that's what made me do that one. Man, what else I got here? Of course,
Mark,
bought this off the stands, that issue, you know, where it's Spider-Man, Captain Universe, about fighting the Hulk.
Yeah,
love that. So
good.
So we got to talk about unholy grails. Is it true that there's 5 left out there of unholy grails?
Let me think. Okay, because Chris had just told me the other day, I want to say he said 5, but then he wrote me a couple of hours later, said another one. So there's been another one found. So I think there's 4 left now. If I'm correct, I could be off by 1. But we are. I just talked to CGC today. We should be having those within, you know, days of. So when I do that, I'm going to make some video of packing each one of them up, right, and shipping them out, and just let everybody see, you know, because that'll be the last time I'll see that baby. You know, I've looked at these as my babies, and unless something happens and somebody leaves it to me in their will, or I buy it off of eBay, it'd be very interesting if somebody throws one on eBay, right? That's just going to be.
Well, you know what you should do, Mark? You should videotape you sending each one off.
Yeah, I'm going to the packing process, to it going out the door, right? I'm going to write thank you on the box. Maybe I'll even sketch on the box, and we're going to send each one of them out. I can't wait, because I know that they're going to get these within the next, week or 2. So they'll have them way in time before Christmas. I wish the other ones they would have, but it'd be impossible. I don't even have those yet, of the 25 Krampus ones to send to CGC yet, but that should be soon. We're getting ahead of everything. So that would be soon. I did the naughty list covers the other day, where I sketched and remarked and stuff on the back of some of those. And those are at Trend.
We didn't get a chance to talk about this. So this was, it was either Saturday. I think it was Saturday night. Mark sent me this right as we were ending, and I didn't see it. But for what he is talking about, this is amazing, guys. Check this out. This is the so explain how these work, Mark, because you
Okay,
did something
so
special for the winter bags to help
yeah.
condition.
So basically, all right. So that's two things then. Okay, so the one thing is the winter bags are going to have a white piece of like paper or cardboard or something in every bag to help the weight issue. If you got one that had what do you call it, spine ticks or that crease in the middle, that was due to weight. It wasn't due to the
Handling.
The bagging, because they tested that, right? They unbagged them immediately. Everything's good. They did it with scissors. They did it just ripping up. They tested everything. And we realized it was the weight of those books. So they have told us they're going to do two things. One, they're not going to put 160 in a case anymore. They're not going to fill it that high, that tight, because that's one problem, right? Number two, they're going to add this piece of paper or what, I don't know how thick it is, because they said that will eliminate that, to where when something gets pressed down on it, if I got a bag here, I'll show you what that is. So that spine, if you can see this, it's like a bubbly, you can see it kind of right there. See that line? It's the seam. Okay, well, that is what is going into your books if you had one like that, right? That's getting pressed in there with weight on top of this, and it's rigid and it's underneath it too. So by putting that other thing to shield it, like a backing board is basically what it looks like it's going to be, it will make it where it's flat right there, where if some weight gets on top of it, it won't be digging into your book anymore. So we're doing that. That's one of the things that's an improvement in the winter bags. Number two, I wanted something. I loved how everybody likes the Unholy Grails, and then these are going to be the 25 Days of Krampus. But I wanted it to be another thing, something really big that you could pull that would make you flip out, right? Because a 1 in 666 cover, some people will flip out about, but I really want you to just, really flip out that you pulled something. So we did something where we made 5 designs or 5 covers, 25 made each. That's a 1 in 14,400, right? So very hard to pull, but there's only 25 of these made in existence. Then I told them to make the back of it. It's not a sketch cover. It's kind of slick, so I couldn't color it. But I said, leave it white. So some of them I could do things on to be another surprise for you. So when you pull some of these, look on the back. Some will be just white. Some of them will be signed and remarked. And then some of them will have sketches like this.
Isn't that awesome? Damn.
I want Creeper Real, man.
I know. I know.
That's cool.
Oh.
I would have done more. I've been having some trouble with my wrist because of the Kickstarter. So that was as limited as I could do it. But those will be cool because it's adding another layer. So not only do you have the 14,000 one in 14.4, then you're going to say, oh, but then there's a couple that Mark has signed. Oh, but then there's a couple Mark sketched on as well. So it's added more layers to the cake. So
and
so
you
everybody
can use clear backing boards, you guys, on these, and it'll look amazing. So
yes. That's what I would do. Or if you get it graded or something, you got 2 sides, right? So, and the covers look cool too. I love that one is on the back of that kind of the creeper cover, where it's the I think Leg called him the Crypt Keeper. It kind of looks like that, So that's a good one. So those things, man, I think that's going to add to it. And then the sorting's supposed to be better this time. I mean, honestly, they'd have to do a lot to make it worse, to make the sorting worse than it was. But they do have a new system, and I appreciate them doing that for us, to where what we had talked about before is exactly what they were doing. We talked for hours about this, where how do you do that with, if you had 20 covers or 15 covers, you just print them all up. Right. And you have them before you, and then you go grab them up and you sort them. How do you do that with 80? This has 80 something covers on it. So they are figuring out a way to have someone go in there and put rares in there every now and then. So that hopefully will be better. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm optimistic that it'll be better than before, and we've made a few changes to try to make it that way. So I'm excited. We've got less than a month now, man. It'll just be a few weeks from now, and those will be glow in the dark. That'll be awesome.
So the in-store date I think is the 17th. No?
Yep.
Right. Okay.
And hopefully it still sticks to that. I haven't heard anything that is holding anything up. So
That's the one. That's the one.
yeah, I like that.
Is, my boy.
Like glitter on the tongue. Look this hood. What I just pulled. I'll have to send you that.
Man, hey, bro, claim.
Oh,
it's a foil.
wow.
Unholy
I have-
one. That's the
Yeah.
cover you have
Unholy
with,
Man.
the
Yeah.
trade dress.
I got
Comic-Con.
the one of 10. The one of 10.
So do I. I've got the
Okay. This is number 75 out of 199. I'll set this aside for you, Hood. And
Oh, thank you, man.
Shout out to Lord Zero, who just dropped a $10 super chat saying, Mark out here doing God's work. Mark, we need to get a medium shirt. If you have any extra medium shirts, let me know. I told Lord Zero, who's one of your big fans out here, he's always picking up books. He's the one that scored that rare air book that I pulled, the backwards cover. So we got to try.
Oh
and
yeah,
get him a medium shirt.
I got a medium. We were packing your name came up earlier, Brian. We was packing your thing tonight. We actually was if we haven't packed yours yet, I could throw that in there. No, tell him just to reach out to me so I can mail it right to him.
Yeah,
Right.
send me a medium, Mark. I'll show up at the con. Hi, Mark.
Now this is another one I got. See, this is a green one, and
Dude,
you see
I
the
like
back.
that one. Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, this back of this one's awesome too.
Yeah,
with the Frankenstein. Yeah.
Do some squats.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man, that one's a good one, dude.
Yeah, that's sick.
Nice. Hey, are those the canvas behind you, Mark, of the bride?
Yeah, those are canvas up here of that one and this one. Yep. I actually have my most valuable possession.
Oh man.
Oh wow, look at that.
You gotta be kidding.
That's cool.
Only one made. This is my artist proof.
Oh,
wow.
That is fantastic, man. See, what a great show
Some
tonight,
bubble
you
wrap
guys.
on that thing, man. It's stressing me out.
He's got Cap's shield holding it up. It's fucking awesome, dude.
Lisa Noble
I
says
don't know
the
if I
shirts.
think I showed you this the other day, but it was backstage. So I got some of these printed up, right, where it's just Monster and the Wolf on it on the front. But what's cool about these is on the back.
So dope.
Oh, look at that.
So dope,
Damn,
dude.
that's good.
That's
So
my
I'm gonna
favorite
have
thing.
Yeah, right when we go to we can get the Kickstarters done, I'm gonna have some of these on my website. Here's another one I like.
Yeah, the Slayer. That looks so good with
That's
the hat
cool.
brim. Yeah. Hey, Mark, there's been a question asked a couple of times. Shout out to Rain and Threes. He says, for the card set, for the Kickstarter card set, is there a full checklist and print run for the numbered cards and the ratios on the box, or a website so people can go to collect and follow?
I think the Kickstarter does tell you how many would be made. I thought I knew at that time, but if not, I don't have anything right now on the checklist. It was, gosh, I want to say there's 150, 160 in the base cards, like 1 through 160. So, because that's what was messing the printer up. He said there's nothing that big. And then you go in, and I said I wanted a number 2. And he was like, that's
You know what
really
maybe
tough.
we will do? We'll try and figure out, Mark, is we'll try and, because I know that you were trying to get maybe a Kickstarter, or not a Kickstarter, a Discord going, and in your Discord you would create a couple rooms. Maybe you should, if you do get that Discord going, we'll help you create a little checklist room for people. You know.
Yeah, and I can let them know, like, each card how many were made of that.
Yeah.
And then we can do that, and then also the different ones they can collect, because they're, like I said, I haven't even pulled the little what do you call it, the little fulls yet, the minis. And then there's the one of I call them the one of tens and one of ones and all that. One of cards. I hadn't pulled any of those. I've seen one. It looks amazing. They did a great job because they sent me one. But oh, this is so these, you know, those were for the Kickstarter, right? This has 6 packs.
Yeah.
Well, when he said he was going to do coffins, I said, hey, I have extra packs that, you know, we had made. So I said, put them in this for me so I can just sell these later. So it has 3 packs in this one, the Yellow Skull, right?
Yeah.
So for people who didn't get in on the Kickstarter, or, you know, because I'll probably sell out of the Kickstarter ones. I don't know how many I got left. You know,
Yeah. Sorry about that.
So we'll have these available right after we fulfill the Kickstarter. I'll start selling some of these.
So we'll keep everybody updated on all this. I'm going to save our market report for next week, you guys, just because we've had a great show tonight and we're running close to the end. But before we leave tonight, I want to show Mark something. And I know he's probably seen it, but I thought this would be cool. It's kind of like the Matrix going into the Matrix, almost like an infinity cover. And I don't know, I'm pretty sure he's seen it. But even if not, I want to get his thought process on this. And we're going to watch this together. Here we go.
Okay.
Hold on here. Let me start this. Jesus, hold on. Let me start this correctly here.
Damn it, Brian!
Like I'm a professional. All right, here we go.
Year that Mark Spears blew up, exploded onto the comic book scene. I said, I gotta work with this guy. I called up Mark. He said, Rob, I love Youngblood as a kid. See, you get older and you usually the younger guys telling you that they dug your stuff, which is great. So Mark said, Rob, I would love to do it. He said, Rob, it'll be a couple days. It came the next day. He turned it around so fast. I was so blown away. I hope you guys can get this very special Mark Spears Youngblood cover. These covers, you got to get to the store the day of. They're not going to last past opening day. Good luck. One of the big success stories.
All right. So Mark, what did you think of when you saw that for the first time? That was so cool seeing that.
Yeah. When I remember I woke up, I saw it, and I'm smiling. My wife walks in here and she said, what are you smiling at? I was like, what's this? And she looks at it and she goes, is that AI? And I said, no, that's really Rob saying that stuff. Because, you know, there's all these sort of videos, right? And everything. So I was like, no, that's real. And man, it just makes me think.
You didn't see when I was a cop, bro?
I did. Dude, that looks so real. When I first saw, you know what? I don't know much about Hood, what he does privately in his life, right? What his job is. When I saw that, I went, oh my God. I didn't know all this time Hood is a cop. Honestly, the first few minutes.
It's all about choices, man.
And then it started looking wonky. It started looking a little different halfway through. But I was sitting there going, oh my God. Then I thought, oh wait, is Hood actually acting in someone's movie? That's how good it was.
So I could see your wife asking about the Rob Liefeld
like
thing, thinking Rob Liefeld is AI.
Yeah.
But dude, that's freaking awesome, man.
Well, I remember the day he talked to me about doing it, and I agreed. And I do that way with sometimes after he tells me. I think I did tell him. I said, I think I'll have it like next week sometime. And he goes, oh, that's perfect. The sooner the better is what he said. Well, when you tell me that, I'm going to stop everything and get that thing done as quick as possible. It did take me about, I want to say a day and a half. He might have made it sound like I was a little quicker than I was, but still, day and a half was pretty fast. But I could not sleep knowing it was left to do, because what happens is I worry about, can I pull it off? You get what I'm saying? Like when it's, because that has such big stakes in that, right? It's like you don't want to sit there and say, sure, I can draw like a Superman cover, and then you go, wait, man, I can't draw Superman. You worry about things like that. So I remember that night going through it, it was about probably in the 24-hour mark where I was sitting there thinking, I'm going to pull this off. It's going to look okay. And then it was, like I said, about a day and a half, and I turned it in. And then I'm worried, right, when you turn it in. Will they go, oh, that's kind of not what we was expecting? you know, but he loved it right when I sent it, and got fond memories of that.
That's awesome,
I'm
dude.
tickled that he asked me to do it, and again, it's weird seeing Todd McFarlane and Rob Liefeld say my name. It's just odd, but it does feel like we're in the Matrix, and somebody, you know, somebody sitting there typing my name in, going, "Hey, man, I'm gonna help you out and do this." So
That's amazing.
it's surreal, but man, I'm so grateful, and I'm so glad that book actually hit store shelves, because I think mine was the 1 in 100.
It
still
was,
got
bro.
in.
That's crazy.
So yeah, I can't wait. I got me some coming. I can't wait to sign one. I hadn't got to sign a blue one yet. And I'm glad.
Is he going to sign some and then you sign it?
I might need to reach out and ask him, because we did that on the orange one, you know, the original. But
that's right. Yeah.
But of this, I'll reach out and ask him, because he likes to sell them, you know, and whatnot and stuff. So I'm sure he'd like me to sign some, send them to him, and he could send me some, because he did that of the other one. So,
well, listen,
man,
you guys,
I'm tickled to death.
Mark is still on top of the comics world. I mean, he's super busy. Like, I don't think you guys realize how busy this guy is fulfilling these 2 Kickstarters. Him and his team, and you know, his family helping him do that stuff. They're doing such a great job fulfilling these Kickstarters. You guys should be seeing if you haven't already gotten your Monster and the Wolf Kickstarter, it should be showing up soon. And then next is the Halloween trading cards. So, you know, absolutely awesome. The winter bags haven't even come out. It's gonna be crazy for the winter.
Dude, I gotta give me that Funny Bones, that glow in the dark, bro.
It is. It's gonna be great. So
dude,
we're
that's
really
gonna be badass. That's gonna be one, dude.
We're really looking forward to it, and I can't, you know, we all can't thank Mark enough for just, you know, bringing the excitement back in comics. We've had a lot of fun with comics and all the creators that we have. Shout out to David Booher for joining us tonight. Also, shout out to the one and the only Pete Carroll for these great variants for the Racer X variant, and also for the Exquisite Corpses #7 Nurse Pete cover. You guys can go find these right now over on Big Clutch's website, bigclutch.com. All the Pete's are still available. They're only each one of these are limited to 500, you guys. So go check them out. You'll find the link in the description and in the live chat. We're gonna go call it a night, hang out backstage for a bit. I'll be sending the link to MJ and Heroes Born if you guys want to come hang out with us for a little bit. We love you guys. We'll see you soon. And shout out to the House of Stein for hosting us tonight. We love you, brother. We'll see you. Adios.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.